are live. Hello, everybody. My name is JC or Jacob. I am the Dungeon Master for the evening. I'm here to welcome in used to be five players. Sadly, I regret to inform all of you that Alpha has been sent away to boarding school, and I'll be gone. But until then, we have four people still, so let's keep the train going. Alpha is currently on vacation. There's nothing to worry about. But until then, we have the underground of Dentor to explore and seize. The Viet Cong, Helminia's are at I have to come clean. The Viet Cong did get him. That's all right. I am still joined here by aforementioned Helminia, James, Suzanne, and Jazz, playing respectively Rem, the gnome cleric, Zex, the tiefling bard, Suna, the human sorcerer / fighter, and Nime, the Herringon rogue.
The Herringon what?
Rogue.
I'm a rogue?
Yeah, she's a rogue.
Rogue?
I'm sorry, James was telling me to put on glasses, and I didn't know where I put them, so I was just talking out of my ass. I can still sound very, very confident when I'm talking out of my ass. She's the Herringon fighter.
It's like, what? I didn't know my class changed.
Yeah, no, that was an effect of the shadows that you guys fought. Unbeknownst to you, Nime had all of her levels, all 12 of them, changed to rogue levels. She is now a thief subclass. And I know it's a little bit. I know it's a little. I know it's a little bit different. I know it's a little bit different than what you're used to, but we'll get through it together. I know your strength is higher than your dex, and rogues only use dex, but that's all right.
Damn, I'd be a
shadows
rogue.
killed your parents. Damn.
The funny thing is, you guys are at high enough. Yeah, you guys are at high enough level that I actually don't think it would matter that much. Which is the funny part.
Probably not.
But, yeah. Speaking of what happened in the last session, let's get into that. How about that, huh? Last time we dropped in here, Rem actually, not Zex. Rem actually got a vision, a dream of his goddess exerting her will. A interesting vision of black inky darkness turning into stone pathways leading to a castle that in the morning Zex identified as Dentor, a castle that he and April way back when went to. All the way back at level 9, I believe. Which, yeah, was a while ago. You guys found it within yourself through Rem's pushing that you guys needed to go there. And something would happen here before the dragon struck. And so the five of you whisked away via teleportation to Dentor, where you found the castle nearly bare. Only Lord Triton left, tending to it himself, old and fragile. He told you of the people who had come to the underground of Dentor's castle, only to never come out, lest one did. A man by the name of Dismas came and went into the crypt strong and brave of heart, and came out speaking mad. Eventually, as you all realized and found out, breaking his head open against a bedpost. You all, through some unwanted named inn, stayed the night, gathered supplies, as you all got the feeling that this would be a hell of an underground to explore, and might be a little bit more than you've ever gone through. But you went in, Gilgamesh, your dragonborn, the champion of Dacaria, leading the way, and he touched up. The first thing he did was touch a vase, It was in the middle of the room, and he grabbed that bitch. Tried to move it. He was warned by whispery voices, but he didn't put it away quickly enough, seemingly, or quietly enough, as shadows came out of the walls and attacked him, nearly draining him of all of his strength. From good timing, Gilgamesh received a message via Rem's position as Team Walkie-Talkie that he was needed back in Greywall to assist Yenta in managing the Dakarian forces and possibly more. So the protest of some of the group, Gil accepted this. And where we left off, you all can see the back of the Dragonborn ally as he steps up and out, taking a moment to collect yourselves as you all look and realize that Gilgamesh was the one that sustained the damage in this fight. However, you saw how much it took out of him. But with all of that known, what would you like to do?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go get that map, so let's do that in less than 20 minutes.
It ain't even an option, but I'd like to leave, please.
What, the shadow monster scared you away?
Just a little bit.
I'm going to get the map and I'm coming back in.
I'll come with you.
I'll go with.
Yeah, I'll tag.
I mean, I'm moving.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm staying. You guys go.
Okay, well, make sure you.
You don't need me to tell you what a bad idea is, do I?
Make
All
sure you
ideas are
swoon
good
over the
No.
shadow monsters. Make them a little swayed, you know.
Why doesn't everybody wait outside the door and I will be right back?
Yeah, I think I'll just wait outside
Okay.
then.
And I'm just
Okay.
gonna go get the map.
All right.
Shining bright like a diamond with
Yeah,
fucking
you are
daylight.
shining bright. You left it on your shield, was it?
It's on my breastplate.
Your breastplate. All right. As it is intense and all-encompassing, please describe me, please, how exactly you all go about getting out of the tomb.
Oh, I'm not getting out.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
not gonna sit
going
here
to-
and tell you what bad ideas are anymore. If you believe in your
I
infinite
will
wisdom that you
I'm
are somehow
gonna
of more
Get on
mental
my
fortitude,
ass and wait.
I'm going to get the map. I don't have time for this. I've just left.
All right.
You guys do what you want for like the first couple of minutes.
I'm stealthily looking around and then walking out carefully, making sure not to miss anything to my left or right.
All right. Suna?
Kind of like mimic what Nimue does.
Okay. So, if I hear this correctly, everyone but Zex leaves.
Yeah, because he doesn't fucking listen.
Okay.
Shit.
This is what we tried to explain to
No,
you,
I
dum
know
dum.
what's happening.
All right.
Shit.
Make 15 wisdom saving throws.
Well, what I'm saying is I'm going to ask first before anything happens with Zex. I don't know why you guys think that something's going to happen. What are the three of you doing?
I'm just going to get the map and coming right back.
All right.
I am
Are you keeping your
standing
daylight
50
up?
feet away from the...
I might as well. I can't do anything with it.
So as you guys are going through with the other two, you open the door, and at some point, you guys need to make. I would like
The door was open.
Yeah.
We left it open.
no to the graveyard, but actually to go into the castle because you don't know where the map is. You need to go find Lord Triton. One of you, or all of you, can make investigation checks to find where Lord Triton is.
Okay.
Anyone?
Investigation. Okay.
Anyone proficient so they can.
The person
like,
you
give
left behind
advantage?
is the person that
Oh,
left
we-
himself behind. I
Yeah,
should say.
he left himself
I'm
behind.
not- I'm
and
not-
he's gonna
I'm
get
not throwing
everything
any
that's
shade.
coming to him.
I'm not
I
throwing
only
any
have
shade.
+1, so let's hope I roll high.
I've got
There's
a
3 of you.
+3.
Oh.
First
19.
roll of the night was a 19!
Hey,
7.
7
It begins.
begins. Suna?
I rolled 19 as well.
19, okay. So you guys go through and are quite quick in locating him. However, it does take about half an hour to locate him, as it is still a castle. But through shouting, eventually, you open through a door into a kind of small, contained paper room, and as you look at this older man, he shields his eyes as the daylight just bursts through. Yes.
I'll cover myself a little bit with my cloak so he's not blinded.
Okay. Which was funny because he was blinded when it
Daylight
opened.
doesn't blind people.
I thought it does blind people.
Daylight doesn't blind people. No.
As he's just going and yes, what do you require?
The map. Am I even here for this?
I thought you were
Oh,
the
yeah,
three of you
I'm
are
with
looking
them.
together.
Yeah, the map. We
You
need
might be
map
the
of first floor you
face.
talked about.
Nime and Suna are the ones that actually found them. You something out like your mind might have been a little bit off, but you guys go through and find, and oh yes, it's as he kind of goes over, and you can see a table with all these things kind of spread different. As the three of you can make perception checks as he goes and furls something together.
30.
Fuck. You can see
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Do we even need to roll after that?
No, you're fine. Rem, you can see these are a bunch of different maps. Some of them a map of the castle, some of them a map of Dentor, one like a map of the quarter of Papihos that you guys are currently in, and then one that he's rolling up, you can see different tomb walls, and it's labeled the crypt of Castle Dentor as he kind of furls it with a leather cord and brings it forth. Here.
All right. Taking it and moving and grooving.
Okay. I would like Ram, as you're the one who takes it, I'd like you to make an intelligence check.
16.
16. As you kind of look at it, you can kind of almost see the slight running of fresh-ish ink. It's not like he just made it, but you can see that this is not an experience. It's someone who's done it a lot, but it is not someone who's had training of making it, and you're kind of realizing that he probably has like an official mapped, someone that a professional cartographer made, but he's been given out so many of these maps that he does not wish to lose the original. And so he is making his
original, just to make sure everything's in order.
Yeah, he shows it to you, but you can see he's a little guarded about it, and
I'm not touching it. I'm just taking like a good look over it just to make sure everything looks right.
As you look at it, yeah, the walls aren't perfectly straight. All like the labels are you can see almost the labels are a little bit more artistic, as this man might have been someone who's learned how to write really well as a lord, but not someone who's learned more of the architectural angular pieces of the underground. It's not false by any means. It's just this guy's probably made quite a few of them.
It's a little better than the back of a napkin, but not quite as good as the original. It's like a pamphlet map.
It is literally if you
like
took
the
a
summer
map
camp
of the
pamphlet
if
map.
you took a map of the US, put another piece of paper over it and drew it. Like it's good. Like like it's to scale and everything, and
it's readable. It's fine.
very legible, but it's the fact that this is obviously not an original map. That makes you realize he's probably made quite a few of them. All
I'm
right.
just gonna take it and keep it moving and grooving.
All right. So, with that, Zex, you're left alone in a crypt.
His choice.
Putting on my ass in the dark.
Yeah, you have dark vision, but there is not too much light. You can still see everything in a bit of a dark shade of gray. What are you doing?
Sitting on my ass and waiting.
All right. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 18.
18. As you're just sitting here, kind of like leaned up against one of the walls, you kind of can't help but like look over to the vase, and you swear you can just see the bottom part, as the bottom and the top are very clearly different colors, although in the darkness you can't see what it was, but you could see that when the daylight was there, your memory, it was silver and bronze just kind of mixed in, and you can swear you can see the bronze begin to like almost crawl up the vase like a snake. And then in a second you blink and shake your head and nothing's happened. All right, sick. Okay, so
Cool.
the other three of you come back down
Can I leave now?
if you want to.
I assume that this happened pretty early on, so I'll just slip out and wait at the door.
Well, it happens quite late in actually, but in about like 5 more minutes you can see the other three come into the graveyard. And the 4 of you are back up there. And the 3 of you, Nime, Rem, Suna, can see Zex standing outside of the crypt when you all return.
I'm not gonna say anything about it because I feel like Rem might.
No, I'm just going in.
All right.
I'm consulting the map.
With that, you all go in, and I'll start throwing up what is here.
Oh boy.
Oh, the stream map's so much bigger. I caught a glimpse of it because it's in DM
Yeah.
mode over there.
What is
We
that?
can see it on the stream.
Oh
Yeah,
no, it's on the wrong...
On the stream, we can see everything.
Oh no, good thing that you guys didn't see anything important. God damn it.
I wasn't watching.
Oh look! Oh, who the fuck is
Damn.
Jank Roof? Oh no! Oh no! Who is he? Who's Jank Roof? He makes me nervous.
Jake Roof hurts me.
Jank
Wait, this
Roof.
is all
Show
that's
me on the
map?
doll where Jank Roof touched you.
No. Show me on the board where the Jake Roof touched you. Okay, no. So, you guys... No,
What
I'm
if
just
that's where
revealing them.
Jamie
You can
touched
see
me?
stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So, daylight is back down here?
now.
It is.
For about 15 minutes.
Yeah, Rem's got about 15 minutes to go on it. You guys are
So
welcome to
just-
discuss while you guys see stuff.
With the markers from the things I'm seeing, I'm gonna wait for you to reveal stuff so I can ask you, like, what's this? What's that? Like, what's this stuff?
Nothing is well defined on here, and even on the other map, you can just see things like marked as boxes and such.
Are they marking if they like were opened or anything?
Nope.
I'm assuming they were.
There is no marking on that. It is extremely nothing's labeled well. You can see that there is a burial hall to the southern part of the map.
Southern? Thought you said
Southern part of the map. And
said east.
Yeast. And then there is a memorial hall all the way at the end. And from there, you can see a marking of a staircase.
Well, we need to go deeper, so staircase time.
Staircase time. Okay. Can we explore this upper part first?
No.
Please?
No. Why? It's just boxes. It's all been looked over.
Are you sure?
They've mapped it, I'm sure. They opened it.
And
there's no reason to dilly-dally.
Just let me know where you're heading.
There's important clues?
I don't need clues. I know what I'm here for. I'm not here for anything else. I'm not here for them.
Okay, well, let's go then.
We can check one box just to show that there's nothing important inside of it. We shouldn't even be touching things.
Can we do this one up here?
Did you not hear the part where the people that came down here and touched things bashed their head in on...
No. You told me one box. I choose this one.
Oh, well, now I'm changing my mind.
This one's not even that far of a detour.
And are you going to be able to deal with yourself if you come to find yourself with a nasty affliction?
Maybe. Yes.
No, you won't.
I will.
You won't. Keep it moving and grooving then.
Okay, you lead then. You got the map guy.
We gotta stay together. So, is there a way that
Marching
you can
order?
move us en masse? I want Nime next to me, and then you and Suna be the back.
There is a thing of you guys choose a marching order.
So Rem and Nime up front, Suna and Zex in the back.
Yes.
Yeah. That good with you guys?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Did I go through? My internet's kind of spotty.
We did not hear you.
Okay, I said yeah, I'm good with that.
So Nime up front with Rem and Suna back with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. And where do you guys go?
Towards the stairs. So we can go like this. Look at that thing, and then make our way this way towards the stairs.
What thing are we looking at?
Whatever the hell this is.
Okay.
Works for me. Do we need to attempt to avoid the Voss?
There should be enough room to get by.
As long as you guys aren't trying to go by 2 by 2. So.
Yeah.
No, we'll go into single file.
One by one.
Yeah, you guys are being careful right now. So, no, you guys are fairly good. So, you guys move past that and down below. You all make your way to the first of the stone doors. You guys are at a door.
Back up a little bit, off to the sides.
Okay. Why are we backing up to the sides?
Because I'm going to open it without touching it, so we don't have to have anyone right up against it.
Okay.
Suna backing up?
Oh, yeah.
I'll use thaumaturgy to open it, assuming it's unlocked.
Okay. Which it is. The stone door just opens slightly juddering as it's heavier than a standard wood door, but slides about halfway open.
That would open the crypt door if it wasn't stuck, wouldn't it? There's
no
weight limit on thaumaturgy. It just says open a door as long as it's not locked.
This could be abused.
JC, as soon as that door opens, I would like to look directly into that room and see if there's any visible booby traps.
All right, looking for traps is investigation.
Can I give them advantage?
Yes, you can.
You can have advantage.
Drop my
That
anime
means
figurine.
we're going in that room
You got
if it's investigation.
Be guided.
Okay. And what do
Investigation,
I?
we have
So
to go
So
in there.
I would actually say, Nime, you're just looking in the room. You're not like
okay.
you're not like checking the door for traps. You're just looking into the room to see if you see tripwires or stuff like that.
Yeah, things like that. I want to make sure there's nothing visible, and then if I can get up close and personal with something that might look even the slightest bit off.
Okay. So looking is perception. If you see
Oh,
something that is
cool.
off, then you'll do investigation.
Oh, I shall look.
I'll perceive.
Oh, I'm proficient in that. Yeah, we good, homie.
Yeah,
We
me
all
too.
are.
Yeah.
Everyone but
We shall
Suna and
all
Gil are.
23.
Look.
23.
28.
28. 16. As you all kind of scan through the half-open stone door, the ground itself is fine. The only thing out of this room, as you can see a couple cracked bottles on the ground or torn sheets of fabric. The only thing that stands out is the dresser in the corner. This dark wood dresser.
I want to go take a peek at the dresser, but
Don't
not
touch
look at myself
Let
in the
me-
mirror if there's a
hey,
mirror
hey.
attached.
Okay.
It has doors. Let me thaumaturgy it open.
Those
Oh,
are not
oh.
doors.
The door hasn't been opened?
The
Dressers
main
are
door is
not
about
doors.
halfway. Yeah.
Oh, it's a dresser,
It's a
not
dresser,
a wardrobe.
not a wardrobe.
Got it.
So
I'd like to go investigate the dresser.
it has
I'll
clasps.
do it.
Okay, so you can go up and investigate the dresser. I would like
I'll go
you.
with.
Not
Okay.
touch
I'll go
anything.
with.
Uh,
And I'll give advantage on that investigation.
okay. Are you just running your hands along the edge of it? You explain to me how you're doing this.
Please don't touch
I'm-
anything.
Not touching it quite yet. I'm actually looking at it mostly.
Okay.
Is there a mirror attached? That's a good that's a question that I have for you.
There's
Refuse
not.
to look at anything that might
yeah,
be reflective.
There's not a mirror on the outside of it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Outside.
take a peek and see what I can.
Well, yeah, it's closed.
Just by looking at it. Like, is there anything interesting on the dresser, or is it just a dresser?
Make an investigation check for me this time.
With advantage.
And you are still guided.
Ooh.
Is
What does
daylight
guided give me? I'm so sorry.
concentration?
No, daylight is not.
Okay, thank
What
you.
is what does guided give me?
Just a D4.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Does the advantage apply to the D4? No, it doesn't. But if
Ooh,
it
that means I got a
did-
dirty 20.
Ooh. As you don't like touch it or anything, but you're looking around, you can see it's extremely old wood. You don't recognize the type of it. Maybe like a type of redwood that'd be down in the forests of Papihos, but you're not entirely confident. The patterns on it, the engravings are extremely detailed, but there's no names, no words on it. It's just an extremely ornate cabinet that is very out of place
Rem, I want to
in
touch
a
it.
crypt.
I'll touch it. You
Rem,
back
I wanna
up.
touch
I'm the
it.
one who does this stupid
No.
stuff.
No one touch it. There's
But I
no-
want to know
there's no-
what's in it. What if it's useful?
Death!
You know?
Death! Death! There is a reason that the people that came in here only made it to the first floor. It's because they went touching shit in a cursed crypt.
Hey, JC, can I open the drawers with my sword without touching it?
Make a dexterity check.
Bet.
They don't listen. They're going to die.
Since
still looking right
Jazz
along
is
with
busy
her.
rolling that,
I got 18.
I would like Zex to roll a d10. I would like Helminia to roll a d10.
Here we go again.
I rolled an 18.
18, nice.
Can you move Suna with us? She's just like in the hallway and it
3.
makes me nervous.
She hasn't said anything.
Alright.
Okay. I'm not putting
5.
anyone anywhere. 5, 5?
3.
3, 5. Ooh, okay. What all of you see is Nime presses her sword into it and then snaps the latch open and it opens up. And what all of you see is this immediate grime and gristle slop out of it onto the floor. And as you look, shoved in there, extremely contorted, neck broken, arms pulled back, and inside of her chest is a robed person, seemingly forcefully stuffed. Anyone in this room needs to make a wisdom saving throw. So all four of you.
I vomit first.
We'll see if you vomit.
Is this a magical thing or just a thing?
This is a thing.
This is a wisdom.
This is a wisdom save.
I got a
12.
19.
19, 12. Let me know everyone else.
23.
23.
15.
15.
Goodbye, everyone.
I believe
I
Zex.
rolled a 12.
Zex, please roll me a D100.
Oh, gosh.
Still want to keep touching shit?
I didn't touch it.
You still want to keep looking at shit?
It depends on what
To be
happened.
fair, I didn't touch it either. It was my sword.
44.
44.
I'm not sure if that'll hold up in court, Ine.
God damn it.
As
You
this
made it to my
happens,
knife 10
Zex,
times.
you try to throw up or scream, but instead you double over in pain and begin dry heaving. And you all see Zex is just uncontrollably just trying to throw up and can't. The rest of you see this, and you can see it just stringy meat just flopping off. And then you...
Can I reclose it with
Absolutely.
my sword?
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna do that, please.
flip it back up and it locks. And then all of you look over at Zex, and he's still heaving.
Still doing this thing.
And then the rest of you look back at the cabinet, and there's no blood, no gore on the ground.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
That's
I don't
fine.
like it.
You still want to keep investigating?
I
Zex,
mean,
you are incapable of talking right now. You are just dry heaving.
Can I stop dry heaving, or am I just...
You are unable to stop right now. You are trying to throw up, but can't. You are incapable of talking or casting spells.
Now let's all agree to not touch anything anymore. Yeah?
I'll just stand in the corner and face the wall.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
Okay.
I'm keeping it moving and grooving. We gotta go. I mean, I guess we should wait until he's done with his little episode.
Okay.
yeah, sounds good to me.
You guys all chill
Yeah.
here waiting as almost full 10 minutes pass before he finally is able to slow his breathing. And Zex, you have your body back. You are back in control of your facilities.
Cast spells.
You can
Good.
you are done with it all. You're back. Rem, you have about 2 minutes left on your daylight.
Alright, I'm not touching anything anymore.
Sounds good to me. Okay, where are we going now?
Stairs.
Towards the stairs.
Okay.
When the daylight goes
So-
down, I'll re-daylight myself.
We
All
don't
right.
want to go into this left room then. Or right room, I guess?
No.
Would you like to investigate some more? The burial
No,
chamber,
no.
perhaps?
Oh,
That's
no,
the
no.
burial chamber.
There's gotta be cool stuff here out of character. There's gotta
Oh,
be cool
yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah, this
No,
wardrobe right here
this
was
is-
really fucking cool.
You never know.
No,
You never know
not
where
a
things are.
wardrobe. It
I
is
do
it's a
know.
dress.
I just proved my point.
You know, if there's an ethereal sword somewhere hidden in this fucking tomb and we don't find it because you don't want me touching shit, I'll be a little upset.
You're about to have an ethereal foot in your fucking ass if you don't get it moving and grooving. Let's go.
Fine. Well, either way, we're gonna have to touch whatever the fuck this is in our path.
Oh, no, we don't. It's another door. Thaumaturgy.
Moves.
since he's not moving anyways, we all have to make sure that we can like.
I am
Keep
refusing
ourselves-
to move you guys because I do not want to be told that I'm doing anything.
Okay,
I'm
can I have
manipulating.
control of Neme because Jazz's internet's being garbage?
If Jazz
What?
gives permission.
Can you not hear me?
No, we
Right
can
now?
hear
We-
you.
We can hear you, but like, I don't want your character to not like.
Oh, I Ethernetted
you're up
in, so I
front.
should be good now.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Fuck it.
We're
You're up
back
front
on.
with
We're
Ram.
back on the
Then
ground.
move back.
All right.
Damn,
So that Zex has opened that second door, so you guys are able to travel through that,
And the one after.
and the one after.
Let me see what the
Can you-
range is.
Can you mark the open doors for us, or I'll just do it myself? I have a map.
It's 30 feet, so as soon as I'm within, yeah, we're good. Open it.
I'll mark them myself.
I'm just gonna wait for Reb to move before I move.
Yeah, we're keeping it moving and grooving.
So as the daylight helps you guys not be blind, you can see.
I have to re-up my daylight.
You do have to re-up the daylight.
Okay.
You can see again the path twists both first to the left of you and then to the right into a slightly larger room. But before you, it's not. Some of you are very not happy to see another larger vase that is in the middle of the hall.
It's not on the map.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there
It's
is.
the one that's
It's
like,
this thing.
yep.
Oh, we haven't moved forward, so I didn't know that we'd gone through this door.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to move.
We're through here now. We opened this door.
Keeps changing back to that. Stop doing that.
So here's the question. How badly do we want to avoid this?
Well, JC, what do I see on this lovely vase with 4 feet?
What you can
Is
see.
it going to eat me? That's my question.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I'll make one too. We'll make perception checks
I'll
along
make
the
one
way.
too.
Sooner you gotta move with us.
I did. Fuck.
You have not moved.
I
It
have
took
an
you guys
18.
like a half hour to fucking
I
move.
have a 30.
29.
What you see is a very, very old, moldy looking vase. Extremely round and rotund, not as tall as the previous one. And you are right, it kind of descends down, and the clay of it, as this one is clay, not metal, as the previous one was, has little froggy feet on the outsides to both sides. 4 of them.
So rather than touching it, I'm just
Make a
gonna...
wisdom saving throw.
Me?
No, the pot.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's a pot.
Did it pass or fail the wisdom saving
What's
throw?
your DC?
18.
18. The pot fails your wisdom saving
Toll
throw.
the Dead's going off.
Okay.
Let me know what happens.
Okay.
That is 20 damage.
20
Toll the
damage.
Dead had to be heard, though, didn't it?
Toll the Dead doesn't have to be heard. It's a pot.
Yeah. Let me...
Does necrotic damage do anything to the clay pot?
As you just kind of see the pot rattles for a second.
Oh, you know, like pots do.
So I'm gonna draw the voice
Okay.
and make a melee attack on it.
All right. Roll to hit.
They do not have to be able to hear it.
I
Okay.
checked.
That's gonna be a 24.
24. Roll damage.
Do I roll the psychic damage too?
You do not roll the psychic damage.
Dang it! Okay. 12.
As he slices into it with the scimitar, it cuts through the clay and the pot shatters, ash spilling on the ground.
Is he making a con save for syphilis or something?
No, it's just a little plume of ash.
Can I
What
attempt
can
to
I?
over the crap now?
What?
I attempt to jump over it.
Yeah, make a athletics check.
I don't
Can I
know,
do
man. That looks like a
acrobatics
mouth. I
instead?
wouldn't go over
Huh?
it.
Can I do acrobatics instead?
No.
This is an acrobatics thing.
Sure, because you're not
What if he
climbing
flipped
directly
over it?
up. Yeah, you can flip over it.
That's gonna be a 23.
Yeah, as it's not so much just a leap over it, it's kind of like bounding off the wall and hitting on the other side.
All running.
No issue.
Sick.
What do I see here before I cross the shattered
Seems
remains of the
close enough.
pot?
Make a perception check.
16.
There's a wall there.
Do you want me to come back and look?
No, I'm just wondering why it's configured this way. Does it look like something was dragged away from this area?
You can see,
investigation
well,
there?
if you want to roll investigation, you can see, but with your perception, all you can see is that there's walls and a floor.
Oh, the investigation's a 5.
5. You have no idea why it's there.
That's normal.
I'm hopping back over.
I'm switching dice.
JC, can I strength my way into moving the pot?
The pot's been
Pot's
shattered.
broken.
It's been shattered.
Oh shit! Okay,
Zex cut it
never
into a
mind
piece.
then.
Several
Yeah,
pieces.
don't touch anything.
I'm jumping back over.
Okay.
It's a 22 instead.
All right. You're all good.
Now I'm gonna perceive.
Sure.
Does my passive of 22 do anything?
You have
for
to
me before I
roll.
My passive
making me
20
roll.
didn't do anything.
24.
24. As you're looking, no, nothing really. It's just a wall.
Investigate now, I guess.
If you want to.
25.
25. As you kind of peer closer at the ground, you can see that there are scratch marks, and it looks like the pot. If you could look around and then go back to the pot, it looks like the pot used to be in that corner and was dragged out into the hall.
I'll share that information.
Okay.
Wonder what moved it.
Rem's got a broom to fly over the thing. Why don't you just shuttle people?
I can do that.
All right.
Is Mime and Suna more than 400 pounds?
I think so, yeah, because of the armor and everything combined. You've got you
by
can
one, then.
you and +1. So with that, you guys are able to ferry everyone across the dreaded ashes of a burial pot.
Little
Gross.
frog feet. It was a cute pot.
It was a nice little pot.
Under different circumstances. This is gonna come back to haunt us later, but I
I
can't
was
wait
gonna
for.
say we should move it back to that corner, but I mean, you guys don't want to be touching shit, so.
Oh, I can't wait to get witch's house like frogs. Kids come and kill me bullshit.
Say that. No, shh, no.
All right.
What the hell is this thing?
As you look, it looks like it used to be a podium for a statue.
Damn it!
Empty
Is
now.
that where that used to be?
More fucking statues.
There's no statue on it.
I'm tired of statues. Should
Can
I
we
go and
not
pose?
have a
Keep the marching order.
what is the angel? What's the angel that when you're not looking at it, it follows you?
Oh,
Can
the
we not have
weeping
one of those?
angel.
Yeah, can we
Weeping
not have a
Angel or
statue?
SCP-173. Either Peanut or Weeping Angel, your choice.
Concrete babies.
I prefer Concrete Peanut myself.
I prefer Weeping Angels.
I'm just a guy. Let's keep it moving.
All right, move yourselves how you wish.
All right, following suit with you, Rem.
Keep the marching order. We don't want to. No one left behind.
Are we not in the marching order?
On my
No,
screen,
you're
no.
supposed to be next to Rem.
I am next to Rem. I'm directly oh, you mean like next to next to?
Yeah.
What the hell? I thought I was behind him.
This is the marching order, okay?
All right.
We are an hour in. We have to keep it going.
What, Comey? I thought I was behind you. Like, you were in front, and then me, and then, like, Suna or Zex.
If we were in a single file line, yes, but we're not. Let's keep it moving. I want
Okay.
to push forward.
All right.
We'll check for traps along the way. Look at the ground, make sure nothing's gonna launch
I'm
some
just gonna
fire
rely
arrows.
on my passive perception.
Then to check for traps, Nime or Rem, or one of you with advantage, roll me investigation.
You can have advantage, whoever wants it.
Investigation. I can do it.
All right.
Give it a go.
Who gets advantage?
She does. I'll just roll mine straight.
17.
17.
Also 17.
Sick. As you guys are going through, you can see different disturbances and dust and stuff, but all of it seems quite fairly as well traveled as a crypt could be. And because all of you are a little bit scared, moving you all through, all of it seems clear. And then you come
Do we just want
to the end of the hall.
Do we just want to straight shot it? I mean, I really don't want to fuck around with these
Dash,
circles.
dash, dash. Oh, is this a door?
What you can see as Rem and Nime mostly, Zex and Suna looking through the shoulders, is you can see...
I'm a small creature.
I know. Looking over shoulders. It's still over.
It's
That is a
nowhere near my-
broken
Way
tube.
over.
That is a broken tube. That is what that is at the base of the stairs, isn't it?
As what you see is, as you kind of look through, there are 4 columns, each with different engravings or hieroglyphics on them, leading up to what you can see broken stone rubble of possibly a wall, maybe a door, maybe a coffin that has fallen over and shattered, with enough room to possibly squeeze through underneath it. And just through it, the daylight, you can see there is a stone staircase leading down.
What are
I
the
would
symbols on this
carefully
building?
tread.
As you look, you can see large minotaurs on each pillar, wielding large axes and standing guard.
That's nice.
Can I cast Detect Thought?
The last
Sure.
time we dealt with
Cool.
fucking stone statues, one of us died.
You cast Detect Thoughts.
Do I hear anything?
You can see that you could focus on Rem, on Zex, on Suna, on yourself. And you see no other thoughts.
I can't hear anything else.
Nope.
You focus
Which
Nothing
in
in
a
this
way,
room.
is so much worse.
So, okay, nothing in this room has the intelligence of 3 or more. I just need that
Constructs
clarification
don't.
really quickly. Other than us, that way I'm not as scared to pass through.
I mean, there is nothing with thoughts right now. Besides you 4.
Oh no.
Do you have stone shape, Rem?
Always. You know I keep the MF and thing on me.
Let's get through this rubble.
Alright, let's keep it moving and grooving.
Moving, grooving.
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards.
What happened to the marching order?
We're still in the marching order.
Oh.
I cannot move everyone. We have to go through this piece by piece in case something happens.
Zex is already at the rubble tube.
If nothing's interrupting him, then sure, I'm going under the pretense that we have to move in pieces.
Nothing's interrupted him.
Sounds good to me.
So it looks like we would have to crawl, like...
Yeah, it looks like you'd have to lie down and crawl through the rubble.
Is there
Oh, sure.
anything in this thing?
You can make an investigation check.
with advantage.
I'll be guided as well. Oh shit. Oh shit. 16?
16. As you kind of place your hand on it and look, it looks to be a 2-section door that was disguised as a wall that had been shattered inward. And then
so it's not something bad.
it's not a coffin. However, as you look at it, you get a weird feeling.
Suna, could you please
like a-
move up with us?
Yeah.
Like a make a wisdom saving throw weird feeling?
You feel more of like a slight vibration in it.
Oh.
And then Zex feels a vibration in the ground.
Can I hold destructive wave?
This is happening at the moment you guys will be going, because as this happens, I'm just describing you, but it happens very quickly. As instead of you guys kind of looking, because first Rem notices the vibration, and then Zex feels it, and then Nime, then Suna, as you all kind of look around, as 4 of the pillars are not hieroglyphics, as you immediately realize. They were structured bone implanted into the stone. And as you look up at the Minotaurs, their eyes begin glowing green.
Can we run? Is
And
that
they
an
step
option?
out, and you could run, but I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Oh, well, I'm going last.
I wouldn't bet.
Bullshit.
Everyone's like, I fucking suck, baby! Woo!
Rem might actually beat me this time.
Everyone's so...
Race to the bottom. Race to the
All
bottom.
right,
Oh,
let's-
God. I mean,
let's
it
see
wasn't
what
that
the-
bad, but...
Okay, buddy. Calm down.
Can we start at the bottom this time instead of the top?
At the bottom.
Yeah?
I do like the bit of a pause that happens when nothing happens. So, give me a second. Okay.
I mean, when nothing happens.
So
Like
when I
no
say
one's
25 to
picked for
20
initiative.
Oh, yeah.
and nothing happens, I feel like that's a whole experience in itself. So 25 to 20. All right. 20 to 19.
19.
Oh, okay.
Why are you doing 20 to 19?
Because I don't worry about it. There's a reason. So Nime has 19?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
At what point did you think I was going to beat you in initiative?
Look, I rolled a 13
So-
and then forgot my initiative was 6.
18 to 10. Let's just do that.
10.
15 somehow.
Okay. All right. Zex.
9.
Rem is not bottom of initiative.
Dang it.
All right. As you guys see this through the closest pillars and the farthest away pillars, as these skeletal minotaurs crunch out of the walls and pillars, both blocking immediate maneuvering to your sides and beginning to block the exit. Initiative starts, and Nime, you go first.
Damn, so what did the numbers have anything to do with anything?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Never mind. You said you did it for a reason. And I'm like, man, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Someone else, one of these minotaurs probably rolled 19.
Oh, let's see. Let's do my, oh god, saving grace, I suppose. Where I get to do, what, 6, 7 attacks?
Oh, you're gonna use your
I'm still,
action surge with your with both of your longswords.
I mean, they look big, man.
They are big. These things are like 10 feet tall.
Are they
both wielding great axes. All 4 of them are. And they are glowing.
I know we're in initiative. Are they trying to fight?
As you're beginning to watch their bones, they are beginning to raise those great axes.
Oh shit, okay. Yeah, you know what? I might as well do it.
Alright. So you can roll your first 3 attacks. And then I guess your 4th attack with your bonus action, if that's what you want to do. But it's your choice, however you want to order it.
First one was 24.
24 hits.
28.
28 hits.
28.
28 hits.
Oh, this one might not hit. Never mind. 23.
23 hits. This
20,
might not hit. 23.
20.
20 hits.
How many am I at right now? Is that 4?
You're at 4, so technically you've used your action and bonus action.
Okay. You know what? Actually, let's just call it action and bonus action, right, for right now.
That is perfectly fine.
And I'll roll for attack. 6, 8, 7, 12, and I think that's it.
6, 8.
7 and then 12.
As you carve into this creature, you can see the bones beginning to... As you're carving into the legs of it, and it kind of shudders for a second, as you can already see bones beginning to split and crack, as it is not looking the best, but it is still up. Is that your turn?
You know what, JC? I am gonna action surge.
You are welcome to.
Stick a cap in the ass of the one I didn't hit.
You are not within melee of any but the one that you did hit. So
I can't shoot him?
Oh, you're just throwing. You're sheathing the swords, pulling out the bow, and shooting the other one.
I'm pulling out my gun.
Oh, the gun. Okay, yeah. As you sheath one of the swords to pull out the gun, you are welcome to shoot 3 times.
Cool. Okay. 22.
22 hits.
Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
I think that's 22 again.
That hits.
Yeah, 22. And then 20.
All 3 hit. Roll your D10 damage.
D10 damage. And I roll it 3 times, right?
Yep, because you hit 3 times.
Okay. First 7, 10, and 7 again.
7, 10, and 7. So 24 total. As you guys all see Nime immediately react, carving into one of them before flipping one of her swords, sheathing, pulling out a gun, spinning over and shooting over Rem's head into the face of the other skeletal minotaur. You can see pieces of bone fly off as both of them are wounded, but still going. And now it is...
That'll be my turn.
That is your turn. Now it is the 2 minotaurs' turns that are right next to you guys. As we first have the one next to Nime attacking Nime. Who would have thunk?
All right.
As you can see,
get your kills in, kids. Always get your kills in.
This large axe fly up. Does a 24 hit?
Unfortunately.
As it slams into you, dealing 20 points of slashing damage. As it slams into your gut and nearly lifts you off of your feet. The one on the other side is going to swing for our gnome, Rem. Rem. That is only a 12 to hit. As you are able to bring up the shield and it glances off the great axe, just sparking. Next in initiative is Suna.
Oh, hooray. Yeah. This is like really awful. When does how big is this room?
The room itself.
Oh, yeah, I can reach that.
Yeah, you can reach pretty much all of them. This is a pretty slow,
Yeah.
like small room.
So 10. Can I hit?
What are you
I
trying
can
to
hit
do?
these two guys with shatter, right? On the other side.
It's a 10-foot radius, so yeah, you can.
I will do just like a base level shatter right here.
All right. What saving throws that?
Does this
Con?
technically count as inorganic material?
It does
No,
not.
it's bone. I was thinking the same thing you were, and then bone.
All right. So, con save. We have a natural 1 and a 12. So both fail.
Both of those fail. So, that sucks. So 5 damage, or 10 damage, sorry. And then, ooh, I rolled a 2 on my magic save.
And that is good enough. Please
Okay,
roll me a
guys.
D100.
Oh, bro, what is? Don't fail me, mushroom dice. 20?
20.
Wild magic goes off. The rules are
We
different
all
down
die.
I would like all of you to
Fuck,
make
I'm so sorry, everyone.
a
I'm so sorry.
dexterity saving throw.
No!
Damn it!
Fuck me.
X, bro!
I'm okay, probably.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Arms are gone. They're gone.
15.
Does that beat your spell save?
I thought it uses a different one if it's
No.
like a magically occurring power. I thought it was like 15 or something.
Not this one.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're all gonna
No,
we're all gonna die here.
That,
What is your
Nope,
spell
that-
save, Suna?
17.
All right. Suna fails. Nime
I got a 12.
fails. Rem
Dirty 20.
succeeds. Zex.
Fine.
26. Are these
Succeeds.
minotaurs making deck saves too?
Let me see how wide this is.
If it's hitting me, it's hitting this one on the back.
Please.
Look, I'm just saying that I can't be a dual wielder with no arms.
No,
Okay?
it covers you guys. As
It's hitting the
Nime,
one directly next to Suna, though, isn't it?
yes, it would. As that, yeah, no. So as this happens, Suna casts this out, and then you hear this gurgle, and then this. All of you are covered in like slimy, like sea oil as you cast grease.
Was this good for you?
As
Steve? You fucking greased me!
as Nime and Suna both fall prone,
You fucking greased!
and
God.
the giant skeletal minotaur you also see slips and falls prone.
Can he make the dry bones sound when you hit a dry bones and it's just a pile of bones?
However, he is not just bones still. Suna, that is your action.
Oh, Alpha's
That's
gonna
my
love this when he gets
action.
back.
So, yeah, fuck.
Fucking greased me.
That's awful. Can I quicken spell?
Absolutely.
I want to quicken spell Vortex Warp and move me somewhere in between.
Move yourself where you desire.
Away from anyone else. Fuck.
Yeah, you are totally welcome to do that, but I would like you to roll wild magic again.
I got a 19 for that save, so
All
we're,
right.
we're good.
So Suna does this, the grease covers all of you, and then immediately, with the splash of slimed grease, just disappears and then reappears still covered in grease, slapping wetly on the ground.
Oh, thank you. I wish
So you
to
mean to
never
tell me
hear
this
that
tomb
again.
is now a slip and slide?
That
worst
area
kind.
is, yeah,
I wish to never hear that again.
is the slip and slide tomb.
And that is my turn.
All right. Now that is Suna's turn. Now is the other two Minotaurs' turns.
What? Wait a minute. They rolled in a 15. No, damn it.
One rolled a 15, one rolled a 12.
Damn it.
And they are going to, you see them basically the great axe slams on the ground and sparks across the stone as they charge.
I have a question, actually, really quickly. Does the grease counter anything that they're doing right now? If they're slamming it on the ground, wouldn't it slip?
Suna moved out of the grease spot that is currently covering where you guys are. As this one runs, and this one runs, the first one is going to try and hit. Wow, that is ass.
Don't tell me that.
That's 10 to
Don't
hit.
tell me that. Okay, that misses.
As it just slams upwards, barely missing your torso. But the other one rolls a 20 to hit. Not a natural, just a regular.
Yeah, okay.
As this one slams and hits you, I need you to make a strength save.
I'm sure glad I made strength my dump stat, huh, guys?
Everyone's always happy with it being the dump stat until it comes up. Just like
That's
intelligent.
a natural one.
Alrighty. As it slams into you, you feel yourself being lifted up and away. 10. You take 28 points of damage. And you fly 10 feet back. And slam on the ground, just rolling.
This is so fucked up.
Rem, it is now your turn.
I'm casting Spirit Guardian, 3rd level slot. The two next to me need to give me wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saves. Alright, the two?
Everyone except the party
Uh-huh.
has to give me the wisdom saving throw. It's 15 feet radius. And they make the save when they enter for the first time, and they make it again when they start their turn there.
Okay. And because you cast it, okay.
Mhm.
I'm on this, I'm on it.
Your speed is halved when they enter it, too.
Okay. So wisdom save.
When they're in it, yes.
Da-da-da. We have a 18 and a 13.
The 18 makes it, but they still take half. The 13 fails.
Alrighty.
Damn, son. That's 19 damage.
19 points of damage. As you look over them and just one of them shudders.
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage. And the both of these are looking rough, those two. The other two look fine. Zex, it's your turn.
I'm gonna turn towards the one that's next to me and make 3 melee attacks with a voice on it.
Alright, so 2 normal and 1 bonus action, I assume.
Yep, and the first one is going to do a defensive flourish.
Alright, sounds good.
So the first one is a 30 to hit.
30 does hit.
Right.
Let me see if it's immune to
For-
any of that damage. It is not
Better not
immune to
be-
any of that damage.
Good. Where are my dice? $18 points of damage total.
18 points of damage total as you carve into it.
Oh,
Just a
cool.
large section of its thigh bone just flies off and is still standing.
Plus a d10. Hold on. So, an additional 7.
Okay, still up.
So, okay. So that was 25 total.
Okay.
And then next attack, natural 20.
Natural 20 definitely hits.
And so I double the damage on each of the dice that I roll, right?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Nice. $28 points of damage total.
With that second slash, you hit right in where the spinal cord is, and you hear it just clink and sever as the entire thing falls and just crumbles.
Awesome. And then third attack.
All right, you get to make this one with advantage because that one fell prone.
That's going to be a 29 to hit.
29 definitely hits. Roll your damage.
$15 points of damage.
As the other one you...
No,
Hmm?
12.
12.
12.
As the other one you
Because I don't have my-
slam and then twist into the vertebrae and you see a couple of ribs pop off. Is still alive. And that's your turn?
Yes.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw.
As I moved.
You have to make a dex save.
18.
18, as you're slipping and sliding a little bit, still covered in this oil, but you're okay. And that is the end of round 1. Nime, back to you. You're on the ground,
Hi.
covered in oil.
I'm on the ground. God damn it.
It
Okay.
takes half of your movement to get up, and the terrain counts as difficult terrain. So,
Hypothetically speaking, if I was just going to lay on this ground next to this being next to me, couldn't I just slash its legs out from underneath of it?
you can. It's on the ground as well. Just to let you know.
Okay.
If you are prone, I do have to warn you. You have disadvantage. However,
Okay.
the creature, you get advantage on a melee attack on them, so it'd just cancel out. Or you could spend half of your movement to stand up, and then you get advantage on the attack.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll spend half of my movement because I don't plan on moving anyways.
Okay.
And then I know it really doesn't matter. But I do still have detect thought on. Are they mindless?
They are
or Are they
mindless.
Wow, okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and advantage homie to my left.
All right.
28.
28 definitely hits.
Okay. And then 21.
21 definitely hits.
Okay, and then I get a third one, right? That's what,
Yep,
right.
you're
I'm
a
off the top.
fighter.
Okay. 22.
22 definitely hits.
Okay. Okay. And then I don't have an action after that. That would be all of my actions.
That
for
is
wouldn't
that
it?
is your action, yes. If you're
Okay.
throwing all 3 into it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
10,
Okay.
14,
Okay.
11.
All right, as you slash, as it just kind of stays there for a second, and you realize the jaw has stopped moving, and then you watch as the entire skeletal minotaur just crumbles into different pieces, slain. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, make a dex save for me.
I have to make a deck? Okay.
Yes, you do.
18.
18, as you kind of slip a little bit on this crypt slip and slide, but you are still up. Now we move on to the person that is still on the ground on their face, Suna. Since the other two minotaurs are dead, it's your turn.
Oh, we're back to me already?
Yeah, we're moving through combat. We're snappy. We're hip.
Yeah. For sure.
For sure. For sure.
Oh, I didn't think this. I didn't know. I didn't expect it to come to me so fast.
That's what happens when people die.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't thunderclap.
You're on the ground. Just to remind you, you are prone.
Yeah. Sure. I'll stand up.
All right. Take half of your movement. You stand up, pushing yourself off of the stone.
Okay. Ready? Okay, I'm gonna take a step forward
Mm-hmm.
and cast just a first level thunder wave.
Okay. That's
Con
a
save.
con save. We got a 19 and an 18.
Gosh, those both pass.
All right. Well, still take half
is it?
damage.
Yeah. 6, so 3.
3 points of damage, and roll me your wild magic.
16.
16. As you can see, both of them, their bones just rattle as the burst of arcane energy just dissipates past them. Anything else you're doing?
You should back up into the Spirit Guardian field.
Do I have the movement to get into Spirit Guardian?
You have 15 feet of movement.
Well, no, I only have 10. So I stepped forward 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, you did. So you have 10 feet. Thank you for being the real.
10. I barely can't make it.
All right, as this is Suna just running back. Is that your turn?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, the skeletal minotaurs give chase. As you can see the ground shuddering slightly as they run after you, as one of them tries to slam into your back and send you flying once again. That is a 25 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
You guys could roll high too. Let me do it. That is carry the 4.
Just because I have the ability to doesn't mean that I will. Don't forget who you're talking to.
30 points of damage.
Fuck, dude. All right.
And make a
sure.
strength saving throw.
Oh, watch me 1 again. 4.
4, as Suna is lifted up and crashes down inside of the Spirit Guardians.
That was 30 points of damage?
Yeah.
All right.
As you all watch, you do fall prone again as they hit you with this.
That's fine. I did whatever.
As Suna rolls into the Spirit Guardians. The other one runs, and has to make a wisdom save, I believe, as they run into the Spirit Guardians.
Yes, and then it immediately becomes difficult terrain for them.
All right, that is a 15.
That's a failure for 15 damage.
15 points of damage as you see it walks and then immediately becomes slower as the bones creak and sort of begin to splinter. But they do swing the axe down, or actually they swing it up again at Suna. Suna, that is a natural 20.
But what if it wasn't?
You should be very
All right.
happy that it wasn't.
Thank you, Rem. Sorry, Jacob.
That is 20 points of damage, and you make another strength saving throw.
Would it becoming
Man.
difficult terrain not stop like its charge attack?
It does not. It has a distance requirement. And it has more than
4.
Did you roll another 4?
I rolled a 10.
10, as Suna is thrown a bit sideways, crashing into the bones of the other Minotaur.
Suna's
Gosh,
just
I feel
getting business.
awful after this.
Rem, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna move forward. Like so.
Alrighty.
Am I making any saves for moving?
No, you are not.
This guy gets caught in the Guardians, right?
Is he?
Yeah, he's one of his squares that he occupies.
Then he needs to give me that save because he entered it for the first time.
All right. That is a 2.
That's a failure. For 11 damage.
11 points of damage.
So
As
when
he
fighting
begins creaking again.
Give me a dex save.
All right. What are you casting?
Sacred Flame.
That is a 12.
That's a failure. That is for 23 radiant damage.
23 radiant as you cast this flame up, and it lights up the inside of the skeletal jaw, as besides the green orb set in its head that glow, the rest of the faceplate begins to glow as well, as it looks extremely injured.
All right.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Zex, your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna move up to right here and make attacks on this guy.
All right.
First one is with defensive flourish.
All righty.
22.
22 definitely hits.
$16 points of damage.
As
hold on.
mhm.
25.
25. That will do it. As you immediately move up and slash the hand of the great axe, it falls to the ground, and then bring it up in still one swift movement as it disconnects the jaw as it falls dead.
Okay. Then I'll move down to the next one.
Okay.
$13.
13 does hit.
$17 points of damage.
17 points of damage as you slash across its chest, some of the ribs shattering.
And then one last one.
Okay, your bonus action.
24.
24 definitely hits.
$10 points of damage.
10 points of damage as you slash across it with your offhand. Some more bone splintering, but not quite there. If that's your
All right, that's
turn,
it.
Nime, we're back on you.
Cool. Okay. Gosh, what's gonna make more damage here? How's it looking? It's looking pretty rough.
It's looking rough.
Okay. I'm going to shoot it 3 times then, using my gun.
Absolutely. As Nime just flicks up the gun and begins to fan the hammer.
Oh, yeah.
First one is 21.
21 will hit.
17.
17 hits.
Nice.
They're
And
like big hulking skeletons. They're not too hard to hit.
22.
All 3 hit.
Cool. And then it's a D10 for each. So, 10,
10,
8,
8,
6.
6. And with that, Nime, how would you like this final Minotaur to fall?
Like dry bones. Just kidding. I just want its head to pop off. I'm just making headshots.
All right. As it raises the great axe, about to spin into Zex, you just hear one shot ring out and it tears the bottom of the jaw. Second shot rings out and it blows a hole through one of the eyes. And the third shot rings and the entire skull just shatters like glass. As the 4 Minotaurs are dead.
You know, that wasn't that bad.
Speak for yourself. Fuck.
Considering
We don't have health bars anymore.
I know, I was about to say that earlier. Considering I only took 20 damage, I think it's okay. Did anybody else take in more?
I think
I took a
only
shit
took, like,
ton of
60.
fucking damage.
I can
Damn, bro.
force my own health bar.
I went from 115 to 37.
As like, if you guys want to
Holy
manage your
shit,
own
man.
health, I was gonna say, if you guys want to manage your own health bars, you're welcome to manage them.
I still got healing potions if you guys
It'd be
want them.
easier for me.
So, yeah, if you guys everyone knows that they can click and make their health.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go through. Zex's maximum is 115,
Or 3.
103.
And I got it.
Well, if you want a health bar,
How do you do the health bar?
I can make the health bars. You guys just need to put your HP. Put your max HP in it right now, and then I'll set the health bar and then set it to your current HP.
Okay.
So while you guys do that, I need a second or so. But you guys are welcome to talk, discuss, and get your health set up for the health bars. I'll be right back.
So how fucked up are you? You got hit for like 80 damage. Are you dead?
60.
You got hit for 60?
It wasn't good.
Was it exactly 60?
Oh no, it might have been more because it was
I
28,
think it
30,
was
and then
more.
the third hit that I missed.
I think it was more.
How
It
much
must have
HP do
been
you
like
have?
80 to 90.
I went from 115 to 37.
Yeah.
I
Seems
went
like I
from
should.
max to 37.
I
But
wanted
you
to.
can heal me, or I'm about to suck down one of these greater healing potions. Or maybe a normal healing potion. I guess I don't really care.
How many
No,
of them do you have?
don't. I have solution.
I have
Without
10 of
using-
each because no one wanted to take any.
Don't waste them. I'm gonna pull out because I haven't got to use this yet. So, I'm gonna pull out my dragon vessel and fill it with a greater healing potion for Suna to drink.
Nice, because now you're attuned to it. Suna, what is your health at right now? Since you're the only one that can't. What's your max?
30.
What are you at?
115 is the max, and then I'm at 37, so I guess I'm about to change that with the greater healing
I
potion.
mean, you can only hope, you know?
Do you want me to roll that, or do you want to roll that?
If he gives it to you, you will roll it. So, but it's a greater. You said you're making it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. Okay. That is awful. So let's heal for 12. So I'm at 49.
All right. As Suna looks like shit as she crawls out of the bones, stands up. You can see large axe marks in her chest, ripping and denting the armor that she wears. The rest of you got out pretty good. Suna, not so much.
What's up, guys?
You gonna drink a few of those healing potions, or like what? What are you doing here?
Yeah, why don't I down just a normal healing potion?
All right. You're welcome to roll that. 2d4 plus 2.
Oh my god. Jesus, dude. What's wrong like that?
Suna just doesn't seem to be comfortable in Dentor.
So I heal for 7.
That's pretty good. When your max
I mean-
is 10.
Yeah, when my max is 10.
All right.
I roll a 4 and a 1. I'm upset about it.
Suna drinks,
Well,
passes
max
back the
amount of
dragon,
healing.
horn, and then drinks another healing potion.
Oh, wait. Sorry, never
JC,
mind. You're fine.
I do still have honey. Will honey help? I forget the perks of honey. I have it somewhere in here.
If you have honey, honey will allow you to roll max on your hit die if you take a short rest.
Ugh, okay, never mind then. Nothing for HP.
No, that is the processed honey that Suna has.
I understand now.
All right. As you are all here, surrounded by bones, what's next?
Can you stone shape this stuff out of the way, please, Ram?
Yeah. Sorry.
Or we can clear up manually if Nime and Suna want to take a short rest real quick, you and me.
I don't want to waste daylight, so crack that
We
shit
can-
open.
Yeah, we can. I'm okay with crawling under if I absolutely
Yeah,
need
let's
to.
just keep going. Let's just
I
keep
do
going.
have JC. I guess I probably should have said this earlier. Can I drink one of my healing potions then?
Absolutely.
Stone shape.
All right. Rem, you press it. Are you just moving it out of the way?
I'm gonna make like a door-like structure.
All right.
I can make a door. I can make a door.
So you actually reinforce the sides of it a bit to shape it back into a doorway as you see it just part and open up for you guys. And past it you can see stairs leading down. And if the daylight wasn't here, all of you could tell that there is no light whatsoever. And you can also see the stone change, becoming darker, thicker, older. What would you like to do?
Press on the gas pedal down the stairs.
Rem, how many floors did you say this was?
I don't have an exact number. I only know they mapped out the first floor.
Wow. So there's no other maps beyond this?
They never made it past the first floor. Or anyone that made it down there never came back up.
Okay. JC, out of character, I know this is gonna be kind of a silly one. Nime does have paper. Can I map out?
We have a
And
map
I,
name to
since
do
I
that.
have proficiency
We do have
in
a map man?
cartography
Yeah.
tools.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Zex is
I'll
our map
take your
man.
paper, though.
I can give paper.
Alright, I will make, using Rem's map as an aid and my knowledge of what we already... Oh no, we're doing the second level. I'll make a map of the second level as we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Was for second live.
Perfectly fine. All
We
right.
should get you like one of those, like, you know, the folding table, like the folding like dinner trays that people put in front of your couch.
Oh,
We should
yeah.
get you
Yeah.
one of those so you can, like, in the middle of a crypt, you will watch this. drop it out,
Check this out.
do the whole map, and
You know
then
what?
fold that whole bitch back up.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Put it
write
back
that
in
in
the
my
bag of
notes because
holding.
Nime is going to tinker this.
If I can enchant it, we can make it a whole collapsible
Oh
thing.
my god. Okay.
Like the
Oh.
boat.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah, but it'll be like a collapsible cartographer's table.
Oh, that's
with the tools and
amazing.
everything.
That is the best.
Pocket table.
That'd be pretty good.
Pocket table. All right. With that
Moving and grooving.
new idea, you all head down the stairs.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, are
Oh,
we still in marching
gosh.
order?
I will go up front since I'm at full health.
All
Ah,
right.
okay.
I will also go up front as I'm the light.
All right, I guess it's Suna and I in the back then.
Yeah, I'll hang with Mimi. Sounds cool.
Oh, darkness.
As you guys
Impersonating me. All I see, absolute
It's
horror.
all black.
Why is it all black?
I see the darkness inside me. Okay. As I would like to direct your guys's to the size of most of the corridors. At the
Where am
top.
I?
At the top of the map.
Does this mean we could all walk side by side? No, not big enough.
No, it is not big
Oh,
enough.
there it is.
As
What am I? Is that?
Oh my
Oh.
god! Yes, it is big enough. We can totally
No,
all
no,
walk
no.
side by side.
you guys are walking from left to right. As that is the way the
Oh.
staircase
From left
went.
to
Why
right.
are we so small? JC, what is this?
You guys are
Humongous is what it is.
you guys are not small, more as you are having a hard time computing the size of what you are in. As all of
Wait.
you go down the stairs, I would like all of you to make charisma saves.
It's a magical effect.
Easy as shit.
This would count as a magical effect. This one
25.
does. 25.
25.
25.
The one thing I'm good at.
Hey, JC, do I get elegant courtier on this?
This is not persuasion. This is a
Seducing
saving
the
throw.
madness.
Seducing it.
Just say it. It will last less.
22.
22? Okay. Everyone else is over 20, Jazz. What you got?
Bye, Nime.
I'm at 18.
18.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
That works.
Not enough to
As
fail, but
all
not
of
bad.
you step down, you can hear these as wind almost passes running by, which is already odd as you guys are underground. But then you're overcome with the feeling, the sense that the wind itself is running, trying to get away. But you all just shake it off and begin moving. I would highly recommend you put yourselves in your marching order.
Left to right, right?
Yeah, left is the back, right is the front.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So the stairs were behind us.
Mhm.
Behind where we're okay.
All right.
I'll stop and draw a little sketch on my map.
Okay. As you're just seeing this thing extend into the darkness that is lit up by Rem. Speaking of that,
This
Helminia.
would suck so much without daylight, wouldn't it? This
Helminia,
would fucking blow.
please
Yeah.
roll me a d20. Just tell me what you get on the roll.
18.
18. Okay.
Oh no.
This calls for vodka.
As you guys head forth into it, it goes long. 20 minutes of just straight. 30 minutes of just straight.
I'm Arcana checking. I think we're in an illusion.
Sure. To decipher illusions, it would be investigation.
I'm doing investigation
Advantage.
with guidance.
An advantage.
25.
25. You are not an illusion.
Oh, they
Are
should
we
Can
in
I
a
try
loop?
something?
You are realizing that you're not necessarily going straight, but it's ever so slightly curving. But you are also slowly going deeper, as the incline is barely noticeable. About half an hour, about 40 minutes in, you lose your daylight.
Re-up that shit.
Okay.
With a 4th level slot.
You re-up it, and about 20 minutes later, the first thing becomes noticeable to you and Zex. Sitting in the middle of the hallway is a skull turned upside down and stark white. The hall itself is slightly like singed, almost as if someone was immolated. The only thing remaining is a skull.
Can I make an observation based upon my background?
You can make a Arcana check.
I was just gonna do like some lore things on my end, because a skull would only be stark white if A, it was in the sun and was getting bleached, or B, it was fresh-ish.
I mean, you could make a nature or a medicine check on that, yeah.
Well, medicine. I don't know anything. But what was the Arcana check you wanted me to make?
I thought you were saying something else, so don't worry about it.
I mean, I'll do that too. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever that was. 16?
16. You're unaware. You're looking to see if there's like a source of a fire. And you can almost guess of how clean the scorch marks are on the actual passageway. That this is probably magical fire that immolated this person.
Can I determine a source?
You are not able to determine a source.
Can I investigate to try and detect a trap?
Sure.
Be guided.
$28.
28. As you begin pacing the wall, like looking to see if there's traps along the edges or top, you check the top of the chamber, like reaching over the skull, as there is not that much room here. It is quite, like, only about, like, 7 total feet of headroom.
I'd like to try and not touch the skull.
Yeah, that's
while I'm
perfectly
doing this.
fine. Yeah, you touch the top of the roof, the sides of the chamber. There's no holes, there's no wires, there's nothing. And if you don't want to touch the skull, there's nothing you can see on the floor.
No, that's fine. I guess it's clear. Try not to touch the skull.
Okay.
All right. Do you all just walk past?
Mm-hmm.
I want confirmation.
I
Yeah.
like
Yes.
actively trying to see if I notice anything that would be doing this.
Can I just stab the skull with a scimitar?
You're welcome to
Just
if you
in
want to.
case. I'm just gonna
The
smash
skull's
everything.
flipped upside down.
Yeah.
I'm stabbing it with the scimitar.
Like
All right,
like
make an
something
attack.
burnt it from the back and it flipped over.
29.
29. You stab, you can roll damage.
Why would we die?
Why wouldn't we?
18.
18 points of damage as you stab, and then you hear... and you watch as the skull flare up with bright light and energy. All of you get to roll initiative.
Oh, we said we weren't touching shit.
It was probably a trap for when we passed by it.
Okay. Okay, I might actually go last this time. I might actually go
25
last
to
this time.
20.
23.
23. All right. 20 to 15. All right. 15 to 10.
11.
10 to 5.
Seven.
I also got 11.
I have a 17. I missed that part. Sorry.
You did. All right. So Zex, as you stab and it begins to light up, you go first.
Does it look bloodied?
No, it does not.
Oh, dang it. 3 attacks on it, I guess.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
$14 points of damage.
14 points of damage as you slash across it, and you see a portion of the skull fly away.
26.
26 hits.
$13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then last attack. 15.
15 hits.
$11 points of damage.
As with this, you shing, 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 and then just bring the pommel of the left sword down, and it just shatters the skull before it can even do anything. And the rest of you, before you even fully notice and comprehend and can react, as quick as it started, it's over.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Easy enough.
All right. Do you move forward?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, Zex, James, please roll me a d20.
9.
9. As you all kind of move forward again, suddenly it arcs off to the left, a sharp left, and kind of becomes smaller. You all have to decide who goes first in a single file line.
I'll do it.
I love
Bro,
the
I'm the
leapfrog.
source of light. I can't be behind you.
Yeah, you can. The
No,
light
I
passes.
can't. That's
No,
not
dude,
how that
when
works.
Be
When
in
did you
the
want to
middle.
say something?
I just
Like,
love the leapfrog that happened.
I am the source of light.
You can be a front.
All right, Nime, you in front, behind. So you know what you
I
do.
just want to be in the middle.
That
I
Nima's
did-
behind me.
Oh, I
Okay,
guess I'm
Nima's
in
in
the
the
back.
back.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sucks to be you.
So, as you guys head forward, Rem, as you're
Why is
at the
map
front,
not up?
huh?
Why is the map not up?
Because of reasons. As you are all in a single file line, Rem, you can hear almost like a wet skittering sound ahead on the ceiling.
I steal my resolve. I will not.
I
be-
can't hear that with a 22
He
passing.
hears it first. Hold on. And then as Rem just kind of stops to steal himself, anyone above a passive of 15 or up can hear it.
Not at all.
So for you, Suna, everyone just stops for a second.
Okay.
And then the best part about this, Rem,
Yes.
you hit the next hour mark. Daylight stops.
Make a
Let's
perception check while this
re-up
daylight
that
is
shit.
on.
All right, as once again, it goes out. Zex, you can make a perception check.
What is...
21.
21. As with an active check, you kind of peer upward as the light kind of moves out. And what you can see is kind of clustered and crusted on top of the ceiling for about 15 feet are these small silver grubs that are just scurrying, and every once in a while the wet, quote-unquote, dripping sound is one falling to the ground and splatting.
I'll point it out to everyone.
Do I recognize these things?
This would be a nature check.
I don't recognize these things.
Okay.
That's an 8.
I've seen a leaf before. Can I roll anyways?
Touched grass?
I've touched grass. Nime, as you've been kind of adventuring, it's a little bit higher for you, but I will allow you to roll a nature check as well.
Yay! Oh no.
Did you also get an 8?
No, I got an 18.
18.
You
As you
sound so
look-
sad about it.
Yeah, as you look, you're like, oh shit. As you look at them, and you all can see Nime hold up her hand and point out one kind of claw to try and gauge it, and you're like, yeah, these are finger size. Oh no. These are something called rot grubs, and they burrow into people if they bite you. However, as you encountered these through Usapate, you do remember your instructor coming across a collection of one. Actually, in that point, it was coming out of someone's throat, a corpse's throat. He lit a torch and shoved it into the hole, and it instantly incinerated them.
So if any of you ended up having a burrow, just know you're probably going to end up needing to be burned. Try your hardest not to touch them.
I'm chucking a Molotov at the ceiling.
I was gonna say, me too.
You both.
You go ahead, because I only have like, I think I
How
only
many do
have.
I have?
Does
I have
anybody have a
single
torch of
Molotov.
any kind?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
like,
will throw my only Molotov into the maggots.
As
I
Zex,
have
you
two.
kind of start a small flame. It lights the top, and then you underhand huck it. Please make me a strength attack roll. You get to add
Can he
proficiency.
acrobatics it?
You can add proficiency.
Uh,
You cannot acrobatics it.
I'm letting it with prestidigitation.
That's fine.
Natural 20.
Absolutely. As you throw it up, you hear it shatter, and then this small screeching sound as you all watch this sudden disgusting rain as you see them all burn and begin to fall as this disgusting meaty rain. Before you see, and with the daylight, you can see that they probably infested like a solid foot of what looked like stone until you heard and pointed them out. That was just slowly dissolved and eaten away and infested with these grubs. But you dealt with them.
Does it look clear now?
With your passives, yes, it looks like with that 20, you absolutely killed them.
What were these things called again?
Rot grubs. I was really sad because they had such a low DC for you, but you still failed.
I mean, I would know what these are if she brought them up. Could I remember these at some point?
It's just like in the moment you were thinking they might have been something else, but you're like, I don't want to like kill one of us if I think it's something wrong.
Because I was going to assume they were like corpse maggots. I didn't know they burrowed into like your skin or whatever. I thought they just lived in coffins and shit.
No. You were just like, oh, these might not be dangerous. And Nime's like, yeah, those fuckers will kill you. And Nime is like, you're thinking back through this, like you really only have one like chance to pull them off once they start burrowing in. Otherwise, they burrow into your actual skin and then burrow into your bones before moving up your skeleton.
I would like to, I don't know if this is possible, but I would like to make sure Nime is very aware of all of these if we come across any more of them in this tomb. I'm going to assume it's like a quick, like 2 seconds you have to pull these suckers off of your...
You have the game equivalent of 1 round if one of them latches onto you to stop them from burrowing into your skin. So the equivalent of 6 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
Shall we continue?
Shall you continue?
We have no choice.
All right.
Let's do it.
I guess.
Next up to bat on our 3 of the second layer, hour 4 overall.
Why are we not moving? Like, is anything changing?
Things are changing. You can see it kind of moving in. It's just weird. Zex, nope. Suna. So, Suzanne.
Yeah.
You got a D20 roll.
Man, I hate rolling d20s. 6.
6. Okay.
All right, everyone.
As you go, Ram, what is your passive? Just give me
20.
Okay. Damn. As you guys move, another hour passes. And Rem, I need you to make quickly as you step forward, and then all of a sudden you hear a click. Please make me a dex save.
14.
14, as he begins to kind of push backward, but almost kind of falters for half a second as a dart out of the wall and slams into a exposed piece of shoulder plating, doing 4 points of piercing damage.
Am I poisoned?
You are not.
Am I feeling the effects of any ailments?
Make a medicine check.
Guidance?
Yeah, that's fine.
11.
11. It's actually not that hard to, as you pull out the dart and look at it, it looked like it used to be poison, but it is way too old, and the poison seems to have lost any muster.
Okay.
That's literally it. For that hour. So, as you can tell, at this point, your daylight goes out again, Rem.
I am now cutting into 5th level slots for daylight.
So stop. Torches.
No.
All right.
Daylight.
Daylight
Okay.
wombs up. Just to warn you guys, you will have 1 more hour of travel before you're beginning to cut into getting tired.
Well, Rem just used daylight, so we might as well keep moving and then take a rest if we can.
All right. Jazz,
Yes.
please roll me a d20.
I'm afraid. Oh, goodness. This might be good or bad. 16.
16. As you step forth, moving through as another length of time goes. At this point, it becomes, the incline sharpens a bit as you guys keep going down more, and it spins for a section before coming back out into a hall. And then as you step forward, Rem, you notice the walls are dripping. You see as liquid is pouring slowly out of the walls.
What is the liquid?
It looks, just kind of with your passive, you can see just basically it's this small, dirty, blackish liquid that is just dripping out of the walls, seemingly to seep through the cracks.
Does it look poisonous?
Make a Arcana check.
17.
17, as you kind of look at it, It does not look poisonous, but as you kind of look at the water that's kind of hitting the stone, you can see the points where it's dripping. It does look acidic.
Can I make a perception check or an investigation? Is there a slime here?
It'd be
A slime or an ooze of some sort?
it would be a perception.
28.
28. As you're looking and you can see which cracks are kind of filled, you're realizing that the size of all the cracks have a minimum size, as the smaller slits do not have anything pouring out of them. You'd be willing to bet there might be something oozing through.
Sacred Flame, they don't gain any benefit from cover. Would I be able to attack one of them?
You'd
It's
certainly...
a creature that you can see typically, but would I still be able to do this?
You can see some of it. You are absolutely able to throw a Sacred Flame if you want to.
Oh yeah, Dex saved me.
All right. 9.
Failure. That is 22 damage.
22 damage. As you all see Rem just stop, think for a second, and then this flame goes out and scorches the wall, drying up the portion of liquid that has poured out, and then you see it begin to quicken as it becomes more viscous, more slime-like, as you watch the hallway in front of you begin to fill up with black ooze. I'd like all of you to roll initiative.
How about
Okay.
that?
— 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
Oh, sorry, that was me. 24.
Okay, 15 to 10.
14.
Oh, sorry, I had 18.
It's okay. And then, so Zex and then Rem.
9.
Okay. All right, as this goes, as it begins to slog forward and fill up the space, Nime, you're able to react first. What are you doing?
Let me check a thing real quick. We haven't done any resting.
You have not.
Okay. Well, I can't push past anyone right now. So...
Squeezing past someone just makes them count as difficult terrain, so you can.
You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna tell everyone duck, and I'm gonna make 3 shots at it.
Okay.
With my silvered.
With your silvered, okay. As you would have time to reload into silver. All right.
24?
24 hits.
24 again.
24 still hits.
That one might not hit. 16?
16 hits.
Nice. Okay. And then we got 10,
10.
10,
Okay.
and 5.
So, the shots ringing through the small hallway. Everyone has ringing in their ears. As you put away, it's just slurped up all of those bullets. And you're like, oh, I'm not getting those back. But it has, you see it shake a bit. Is that your turn, Nime?
Yes.
Okay. With Nime's turn done, Suna.
Can I cast Create Bonfire on it?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
What save is
Dex
that?
Save.
Dex.
Dex
That is a 7.
Nope, that fails.
All right, roll your damage.
Oh, bummer. 11 fire damage.
11 points of fire damage as you watch it begin to sizzle as it takes that damage. Is that your turn, Suna?
Yeah.
All right. It is now the ooze's turn as it slogs and sloshes forward, filling up this area. Ooh, boy. It is going to... Just looking at... Rem is going to... You watch as a pod of slime just go outward. Rem, does a 19 hit?
No.
Awesome. As you are able to duck out of the way, and yeah, as it moves past, that is the slime's turn. We go to Zex.
And I can't be in REM space,
You
right?
cannot be in REM space.
Well, shit.
I'm a small creature. It's since it's a racial thing for halflings, you still can't do
It's
it.
a racial thing for halflings, yes. I will say, you guys, if one of you wishes to move back, you are more than welcome to, and I'll reveal more areas behind. But to move forward, you have to be in the space with the slime.
Can I be in the slime space? This feels like an awful idea.
It is a bad idea. It's acidic.
You can. You can move into the slime space.
It's all fun and games until it starts rotting away your equipment,
Yeah, well, all the equipment I care about is magic.
not your pants.
Who needs pants?
Pants are an illusion, and so is
I think
death.
you'd want pants.
What are you
I
doing?
don't need pants. I'm going through.
All right, Zex steps into it, and it's just like silly putty. Moving on, you take 4 points of acid damage, as you can feel
My
it
pants
burning.
rotting away.
They are beginning to burn away.
Doing dumb shit on purpose is not comedy.
All right,
I'm doing fine.
Zex, it's your
that's
turn.
not my turn.
What are you doing?
I'm making attacks on it.
All right, start slashing.
First attack is a natural 20.
That hits. Zex is just swinging around in pudding. Just...
Can I do my defensive flourish?
You have. I'm pretty sure you have to announce it.
Call it before.
Yeah,
I
so
think,
you
when it's-
cannot natural 20 your defensive duelist. Sorry,
Dang.
it's not a smite. Do your damage though.
Yeah.
You should divide that damage.
Like into what its component?
Yes. What types of damage?
It's all magical.
That's fine.
But 8 slashing
Okay.
and 12 psychic, and then I guess an additional 6 slashing.
Okay. Hold on. So 8 slashing, 12 psychic.
Yeah, so a total of 14 slashing and then 12 psychic.
All right. As you slash into it, you split it. As part of it stays on you, and the other half goes to Rem.
It can't invade my space like that, can it?
It can. As this is a type of ability. As this happens, you do
No
see
attack roll?
there is no attack roll. It is just anyone occupying the same space takes damage, and you take 5 points of acid damage.
Me or Rem?
Rem, as this is a
Okay.
new kind of turn.
Fucking idiot.
I'm not done
As
yet.
he slices into it and just...
Next attack, which I will do with defensive flourish,
Okay,
and I'm just going to roll a d6 instead of using inspiration.
all right.
Say 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Five psychic,
Okay.
9 and 9, 12 slashing.
5 psychic, 12...
12 slashing, yes.
Okay, as you slash it, it once again parts. As there are now 3 of them.
Does it look bloodied?
It looks extremely small and extremely hurt, but you've created more of them.
Third
Ruining the
attack.
action economy. It's just gonna keep splitting. You can't kill it like this.
I have to try and kill it like this. Third attack. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
$15 points of damage total. So 9 slashing and 6 psychic.
All right. As you slice it one more time, it parts, but one half of it does die. So I'm just not going to part it. Just to let you know.
That's my turn.
All right. Well, as I rolled the 3 new initiatives, one of them, the one that you just finished, is right before Rem. So it's going to try to hit you. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right. As it slaps you with the pseudopod, and does, as the actual weight of it collides with you, does 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 23 points of acid damage.
Ooh. I see.
All right, that's that one's turn. Rem, you're up.
I need everything within 5 feet of me, so all the enemies within 5 feet of me, to give me a Constitution saving throw. I'm casting Word of Radiant.
Okay, that's 2 of them. Wisdom?
Constitution.
Constitution. One does a 20, the other does a 9.
The one that gets a 9 fails. This is radiant damage. The 20 passes, nothing happens. The one that failed takes
Okay.
17 damage.
All right, as the one on Zex just burns away. I also forgot to give you your D8 of acid damage at the beginning of your turn. Sorry. 8 points of acid damage.
Okay? And I'm moving out of this thing's space.
Okay. You out of this thing's space.
How's this thing in front of me looking?
They look very small and very weak now. But yeah.
Okay.
That's your turn. Now we have the pudding that was on Rem, and then the pudding that was in front of Zex now. So the one on Rem, that is a 20 to hit.
That'll do it.
All right, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage,
See why I said stop cutting the damn thing?
and 23 points of acid damage. Is your armor non-magical?
Yes.
You have -1 to AC as it begins to dissolve.
Can I stop that?
Nope. If you get hit, it reduces AC.
Now do you see why I said to stop cutting the thing into fucking pieces?
How else am I going to beat it?
So you are currently at 19 AC now. All right. And now the putting in front of Zex. That is a natural 1.
I'm gonna use my reaction to try and hit it.
Okay.
A 25.
25 hits.
$12 slashing, 4 psychic.
Okay. As you slice it, it splits again, but one of them dies.
Okay.
This is so annoying.
So I'm just not
Oh,
deleting
dear.
that one. That is the end of that turn. Back to Nime.
Hypothetically speaking, could I throw a torch at it and burn it?
Yes, you could.
Will it do anything?
It'll do a small amount of damage if you hit.
Can I light one of my bows on fire?
Your arrows?
Yeah.
I'm going to say lighting something is still an action, so it's kind of a waste. Just to warn you.
Okay.
I'm warning
Just shoot it with some regular bullets.
Okay, yeah, I'll just shoot it.
you. Okay. With your arrows or bullets?
Bullets.
All right.
And
So you
silver.
you use up the other 3 in your current cartridge of the pepper box. Roll to hit.
Okay. And 23.
Hits.
22.
Hits.
This one's not gonna hit. 10.
10 still hits.
Oh shit. Nice. Okay. And I'll roll. That's a 10
10 points
10.
of damage. Okay.
and 10.
30
Three
total points of
tens!
damage. And with that, the slime in front of you just goes, parts of it flies off, and then it all just dissolves into water and muck, no longer moving.
Nice.
All right. Is that your turn, Nime?
I think I already used my action surge because we haven't rested yet, have we?
Yes, you've already used it.
Okay, and there's probably nothing else that I could. Hold on. Actually, as a bonus action, 'cause I didn't get to do this last time. Does fighting spirit last all day? Or just during the fight that I'm in?
It lasts until you lose the HP. The temp HP lasts until you use it again, so that replenishes it,
Okay.
or until you take a rest, short or long.
Okay, I'll use fighting spirit then.
Okay. So you gain
And I can,
10 temporary HP.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Suna, your turn.
Can I recast Create Bonfire on the Goo Man?
Absolutely. All right, let's see what it's got. That
Dex
is
save.
it rolled really high, but it has negative 3, so that's 15.
Failure. Love to see it. Oh, damn. Finally, the roll's good. 20 fire damage.
20 points of fire damage. As with that, it burns up in the bonfire that you create, crackling and popping. You guys are left in the hall.
I'll dispel bonfire after
Alright.
the dude dies.
The bonfire goes away.
I am going to drink some Firebrand whiskey.
Okay. You can
And
roll your tankard of the drunkard. All right. And with that, you guys are left in the hall.
I sure hope you can fix this when we rest, or I'm gonna be pissed.
Can I attempt to use mending on his armor?
Give me a second.
I have mending too. Maybe that might work. I just assumed you could do it with your
Smithing tools.
smithing stuff. Yeah.
And I will try that if this doesn't work. But if we can get it up now,
Repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. The spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object.
if we spend some time doing it, we can fix his armor. Also, I got 16 from my amulet.
Okay.
Why didn't you egg him?
Because...
Yeah, but if it was just 1 and you kept egging him, he wouldn't have been able to hit me at all.
Yeah, fair. Maybe. We don't know. It was rolling pretty high to hit.
And with disadvantage, though, like, disadvantage is a... we're going to have that conversation personally. I think you sleep on disadvantage.
We've already had the conversation. We don't need to have it again.
We've talked about vicious mockery as a whole, not disadvantage itself.
All right. Well, as you guys, some of you more covered in goo than others, what would
I'll
you
wipe
like to
everything
do?
off, so I stop melting.
I'll use prestidigitation to get my shit off, too.
Yeah, the goo just
And on Rem, too.
disappears.
I'll be without goo.
Did we fix his armor?
The mending, as you press it, it does not fix.
Will he be able to do it with his blacksmithing tools?
You can certainly try.
Can I examine the armor to see if that's something I can do?
As you look at it, do you have any armor scraps with you? Do you have any metal scraps?
What do I have that's made of metal? I have spare scimitars.
That's metal scrap.
I do have
normal
metal
and two
scrap
custom.
with my tinkerer's tools as well.
Hey.
So if you would like me to tinker it, I can.
It is
Or if you-
specifically a section of smithing tools that you can attempt to patch suits of armor.
How long would that take?
It would take about an hour to do.
How about you guys take a short rest, and I'll fix his armor.
Let's
Okay.
get to an area first where, like, we can... Like, a bigger area than this, because are we noticing it starting to widen out or anything?
It's widened and thinned at different points.
At its widest point, what was it?
At the widest point, you guys got to, I believe, 10 feet across. And
How
at
tall
the
was the
narrowest
ceiling
point,
at
you
that
guys
time?
got to 5 feet across. At that point, it was just a 10 by 10 cube.
Okay. So are we noticing a larger point coming up?
As far as you can tell, it just winds. But you guys have kind of begun to notice a pattern about every hour it shifts.
So we're not too far away from the next widening point then. Where it's the 10 by 10?
If it turns into a 10 by 10.
When was the previous 10 by 10? About how far back was it? About an hour?
More than an hour, because you guys actually just got out of your shallowest part with the rock grubs. The 10 by 10 is where you started.
So
Hours
guesstimating on the
ago.
pattern, when's the next 10 by 10?
Guesstimating, it's not, the pattern itself isn't how much it shifts. The pattern is the amount of time it takes for it to shift. No pattern of how much it shifts has been found yet.
Okay. Something I'm going to do really quickly if we have like 10 minutes.
That's up to you guys.
You guys want to take 10 minutes really quickly?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
Let's do like a quick 10-minute prayer of healing.
How
Sure.
much whiskey did that take?
Sure.
It's probably, I'd say even a fifth. You're fine.
Ooh.
So I already used a 4, so what's a fifth of 3/4?
I
just
failed
say
the
a
fraction
fourth.
section,
Just
I
say a
can't help
fourth.
you.
Let's make it easy.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Prayer of healing
No.
for the 10 minutes. You
Prayer of
guys
healing.
make the stuff, and I'll roll. Like, is everything just going okay?
As far as you know.
So can I just roll?
Yeah, you're allowed to roll.
Ass! 9 healing to everybody.
Everyone gets 9.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
It better than nothing. Give me one of them healing potions.
Which one?
One of the bigger ones.
I'll give Rem a greater healing potion.
Okay.
That's how many d4s?
4d4 plus 4.
4d4.
With my, I'll tell the story after stream. I'll tell you our group name back then. Spoilers, it was 6066s.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's 3, 6, 10, 12, 16. Good.
Nice.
Alright, let's keep it moving and grooving.
All right. So with this, you guys begin to just feel it moving into 6 total hours in this dungeon. Back to you, Helminia. Please roll me a d20.
17.
17. Lucky you. As you guys get to a section and you see a wooden door.
Back. Is there? How wide is the hallway now?
The hallway has gone a little bit wider. Instead of 5 feet, it's about like 7 feet wide. But you can just see a small door.
Shall I open this door without touching it again?
Sure.
Back away, because we don't know what's going to be in there.
Okay.
How far away do we want to be?
40 feet back, just in case something rushes us.
I have to be within 30.
Oh, then we'll go behind you. You'll take the front line on this. And then I'll slip past you so you can go in front of me.
Okay, so me at 30 feet thaumaturgy.
Okay. As you cast, the door opens, and with the quickly fading daylight that Rem currently has, you just see these small yellow like flecks shower outwards, and you can see it's the entrance to a room that looks maybe a little bit yellowed.
You guys wait here.
Daylight!
I will be fine. Stealth.
I'll put it on... Oh, well, wait a minute then. I was going to put it on your breastplate. We'll
No, I
sit
want
in the
to
dark for a
stealth.
second, and I'll hold their hands.
Okay.
So Nime and Suna, I want to hold their hands so they don't get lost.
All right.
Okay.
Or we can light a torch.
Thank you.
Let's light a
No,
torch.
let's let him.
Let's do both.
Okay. So
Light a
all
torch.
stealth. And I get advantage because of the boots, right?
Mm-hmm.
25.
25. As Zex begins creeping forward to 20 feet, you can see inside of the door, the ground is covered with this weird yellow fungus.
Is smoking here?
Heard that.
Got nicotine in the damn walls?
Can I... Is there anything else in the room?
You'd have to enter the room to look, but that's all you can see.
Can I poke the fungus with my sword?
Sure. You
Okay.
slowly, with a scimitar, and you kind of see it just recoil for a second, and you're like, oh, and then it goes, as you all can see, Zex just get covered in yellow. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Everybody roll con
Nope,
save?
just Zex.
Oh,
He was the
okay.
only one close enough.
Me.
You touched it.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. You are poisoned. And you take 15 points of poison damage.
Can I have another Molotov, please?
As you cough and you say that, you take another 6 points of damage.
Can I cover my mouth like I did at the cave?
Mm-hmm.
It was 6, you said?
Yes. And after that 6, please make another con save.
3.
3. All right. You're
Does covering his mouth not do anything for him?
Nope. It's already in him.
So am I taking more damage? Because
Yep.
con?
As I just counted off another round, you take 6 more points of damage and another.
I'm backing out of this.
Tommy's got
Does not
pneumonia.
matter. You inhaled it. It stays. Make another
his
con
lungs?
save.
Ram. No. Lesser restoration spell scroll.
Okay. As you and say this, you do take that 6 points of damage from that
Okay.
second turn, and then you just feel as you cough and spit up as the spore that you watch is just growing rapidly as you spit that out of your throat, but you do cure the poison.
Okay,
It's
I'm
growing
backing
in
up.
his
I'm
lungs?
leaving,
It was
I'm leaving.
growing in his lungs until he cast it out with magic.
So I'm backing out.
Mm-hmm.
I need another Molotov.
I'll hand it to him.
Okay.
I'll go forward cautiously and just chuck it into the room without getting in range
All right.
of
You
this crap.
throw it, and it breaks and lights up, and you can see it cover with spores, and then it lights up like sawdust, and just.
You're not even going to make me roll to hit?
Oh no!
We just fucking flower factoried that shit.
Oh yeah, that is exactly what you did. As the entire room rolls up, and just for fun, I'm gonna roll what would have happened if you guys had just panicked and been in there. Like if Zex had been like, "Oh, I'm gonna be like here and cast like a fireball or something." I don't know. I don't know what fire spells he has.
I
I
have
have
no
a
fire
wand
spells.
of fireballs.
Yeah, if you had cast that and been in the room, this is the damage. As the damage for it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8d10.
That's not that bad.
Sure, it's not. Is
Dex save to try and avoid it?
68 point. No, you don't have to avoid it. You're good. You're out of the range. I'm just rolling it for the hell of it. As 68 points of fire just cover the entire room as it burns for like 10 seconds and then dies down.
Does it look clear?
Make a perception check.
Whatever the hell is in there, it ain't happy.
25.
25. It looks clear.
Can I have a healing potion, please? That was very painful.
Yeah, guess if Suna wants to give it to you.
That's why I'm asking nicely.
Oh, what did you want?
A healing potion?
What kind?
Just a normal one.
Pick your poison.
Alright. You can have a healing potion.
Sick. That's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These
Yeah, I
Molotovs
heal
are the
for-
greatest thing I ever fucking created.
I heal for 8.
Nice.
Make more while I'm repairing your armor.
I have to do something, because how big is this room now that we're going into it if it's clear?
If you want to go into it, you can.
I will go in. I'm going to cover my mouth, face,
Okay.
like I did before,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to hold my breath.
All right.
And
As
I'll go
you
in.
look, it is a completely sheared clean room. This large.
How big is the ceiling?
As the ceiling itself is about 20 feet tall. As this was a large room, and you can see burned corpses. And I will allow any of you that want to can make a nature check.
I'd like to.
Sure.
Can I
I'll
be
do it.
guided?
If you want to, yeah. It's just you studying it.
21.
21.
Oh, fuck, bro. Never mind.
19.
8.
8. Zex and Nime, as you guys look at it, you realize...
6.
Yeah, Rem, you're like, this is a fungal thing, obviously. You're not stupid, but these
It's a
two
little out of my
look
depth.
And Zex, you realize, and Nime, you realize, Zex a little bit more terrifyingly, that these bodies, although they are burned and charred, their skin had been sucked dry. And you can actually see that there looked to have been some sort of like root or maybe leaves growing out of the mouth of the corpses.
Lesser restoration just saved my fucking life, didn't it?
Wait. Kind of like that, the disease where like flowers grow in your lungs and kill you.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
You can get that if you like inhale like pea pods and shit. There was
Yeah.
a thing where a lady inhaled one and it like started sprouting in her lung.
Yep. That was what was happening to Zex in quickened time.
Lucky me, I had that spell scroll
How many
saved.
saves until he like just fucking died?
I don't know. It's anywhere from 1 to 10 points of damage every 6 seconds.
Oh,
And
it
once-
goes by damage, not like it has a predetermined amount of time before
No,
it kills you.
Zex was likely... It has a DC 15 con save on it, but...
Oh, I've had +1 con. I would have died.
And you're stuck with it until you make the save, or like you're stuck with it until it comes out.
Stuck with it until the poison is removed, the plant is removed. So kind of the same thing there, or you make the save.
Well, since we're tired and we're gonna sleep here anyway, I'm gonna take my armor off, hand it to him, and in the hour, let's Temple of the Gods this room, 20 by 20.
Okay.
So poggers, yeah, we'll all fit in here nice and clean too.
So what? So Rem's making a Temple of the Gods. What is everyone else doing?
Nime, can
watch,
I have those
hopefully.
metal scraps, please? Metal
Making
scraps.
sure nothing else happens.
Okay.
Can I have those metal scraps? Nime?
Yes. What was the
Okay.
question?
He needs metal scraps if he wants to repair Rem's armor. You said you had some with tinkers.
Did no one hear me?
No.
Did my button not go? Oh, I said, oh, how many do you want? Absolutely.
I just need one.
He
right?
needs 10 gold pieces worth of metal scraps.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. As Nime is giving stuff to Zex, Zex is going to be using that hour.
As I'm doing the
How many
Temple of the
scraps
Gods,
is that, JC?
10 gold worth of scrap.
10 gold worth. I don't know how you have them divided. Alpha has it in gold worth, so I don't know
I don't
what
have
you...
it in gold worth. I just have it in, like, this is how many pieces I have.
How many pieces do you have?
Well, from previous fighting and scavenging, I currently have, like, 10
10?
scrappies, but yeah.
I will say...
10 to 1.
I would say just have him take 2 of them, so you have 8 right now.
Okay, sounds good.
1.
All right. So, Nime and Suna, are you guys doing anything during this hour?
No.
No.
All right. During this...
Watch, maybe?
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
sure.
You guys are welcome to keep watch, as there is a wooden door on the side you guys came through, and a charred wooden door on the other side of the room. As you guys are keeping watch, Zex and Rem, with advantage, but all of you make charisma saving throws.
Zex has advantage too?
Zex and Rem have advantage.
Ooh.
Charisma
14.
save.
14, okay.
Natural
really
20 for a
bad.
total of 29.
Damn, yeah.
I got a 21.
Damn, okay.
I also got a 21.
Damn, okay.
Damn, I'd be charismatic as
I
fuck.
rolled ass with advantage and a +10.
I mean, all of you are okay.
A
Are we
14 made
feeling
it?
14 made it.
a
You
presence?
you're just basically you're feeling this crushing weight. Just
It's like what was in the town, but like hella worse.
yes. And now all of them can feel it. But nothing goes wrong. As Rem, you finish casting, and you can see the stone kind of push itself out of the wall as you make a temple.
So I determined some things when I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I am warding against all creatures except celestials, so elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. And I'm choosing to make it dim light inside. It's
Okay.
a very mild temperature, and there is a altar at the end of one room. I can make windows, but there's only one door that can go inside. They can only go in through the door.
Okay.
And I designate these guys to be able to open that door,
All right.
open and close that door.
Okay.
And then I'll make like windows just so that we can see if anything comes in the room, but like not too much.
All right. And with that, Zex, as you are working on his armor, I would like you to make an intelligence-based smithing check.
So what's that? Int and proficiency?
Int plus proficiency.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm good. 25.
25. As through this you can hear the clangs and hammering, as at the end of it, although it is patchwork, Zex has restored Rem's armor.
I need to get me some magical armor.
Your AC
Shit.
will go back up to 20.
Why don't I have any?
I had the Warmonger's armor, but it was plates. He told me he didn't want it. So I
It's
sold
heavy
it.
armor and it was too big.
Mm-hmm. It's
It's
a problem
magic,
for
it
small
just dies.
creatures.
I mean, it was
Oh.
magical, but it was also like plate, and
He
I
couldn't
don't
use it
even have
anyway.
the strength requirements to wear it.
Yeah. It's okay. All
Aren't
right.
clerics proficient
I-
with heavy?
Some of them are.
I'm not.
Not all
Some
of
of them are, but I also just don't have the the baseline strength requirement to do it. A lot of heavy armor dictates that you need like a 13 or something. I have an 11, so I don't have the physical strength to do
I
it.
think heavy armor requires something like 14 or 15, actually. It's
It's-
disgusting.
Yeah, it's higher than what I have.
It's not something
Unless
I'm
you're
purview to.
proficient.
Yes. Even when proficiency does not equal, it knows you have training, but like an actual raw strength to do it. So, a temple made, a room cleared. You guys are free to do what you wish.
For my rat, like
I
for like
just
our
want-
time spent in here, I'd like to set up on the side opposite the altar.
Okay. All right.
I'd like to cast True Seeing.
Okay. As you just cast it, you're just kind of looking around. There's a couple skittering ethereal creatures that you can see from the ethereal plane that as soon as you like actually take stock of them, they just dash away through walls. But besides that, it's very normal.
Nothing on the outside of the temple that I can see.
No.
Uh,
All right. Are you guys taking watches or no?
Would we take watches?
Yeah, we can take washes if you feel like we need it.
There are 3 watches to take.
I'll take
the
first watch. Oh, okay.
First watch goes to Zex.
I'll take second.
Okay.
We'll take last.
All right. Rem, if you wish to join anyone, you're welcome to.
I'll throw that in chat. How many can see it when they get back.
All right.
Can't I see outside of the
Okay.
temples through the windows that you made?
But Zex, through the window, you can roll your perception check.
Rem's gonna take watch with me.
28.
28. All right. As you are just kind of waiting throughout the watch, It's silent. Just the slow breathing of your friends. Nothing else. Second watch, Nime.
Hi.
Roll perception.
Okay. Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20. As you are going through your watch, pistol is kind of just set to the side, just slowly turning the barrel. The 2 hours go by without issue.
Okay.
Finally, Suna, and by extent, Rem. Perception.
Yeah. Where's my 8.
8. All right.
Oh my
As you
God,
go,
true
just the
casting.
shuddering sounds of whatever's outside, the creaking of the doors, just... God, this place sucks. Before all of you take your long rest, all of you need to mark off 1 ration of food
Okay.
for taking a long rest, and all of you need to make charisma saves.
How many rations are in 5 days worth of rations?
You eat 1 day worth of rations, so now you have 4 days worth of rations. And then everyone give me their charisma save.
$14.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
22.
22.
JC, look at chat.
I think Rem died.
Hey, he's been-
Suna, you may roll for them and add 10.
all right.
It's not a spell, that's why.
Oh,
And
damn.
Rem has
It's a
no
regional effect. So someone will have to give
Rem?
food to Rem.
Rem got a 29.
29. Nime.
Job.
Hi.
So, before I go on that, is anyone donating food to Rem?
I'll donate food to Rem.
Alright, you donate a piece of food to Rem. Nime. You
Hi.
pretended to sleep.
I pretended to sleep?
You lying on the ground, regardless of the place above your head. Something about it just can't. You can't close your eyes. It's oppressive. It's terrifying. Your heart kind of shudders just thinking about it. The thought of closing your eyes here, you can't bear it. And so you turn over on your side away from everyone else and just stare at a wall. Nime.
That can't be good for my mental health.
Nime, you do not gain the benefits of a long rest.
Ah, damn. Oh, God.
Your health stays where it is. Your temp
Okay.
HP stays where it is.
Oh, sick.
And you do not regain your action surge.
That's so depressing. Okay. How the fuck am I
As you
gonna-
guys
okay.
go forward, you will be making con saves for exhaustion. Because you did not sleep.
Okay, and how often do I need to do that?
It's going to be every time you guys are rolling a d20 to go to another room.
Okay.
It starts off quite low, though.
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna assume we're not taking a long rest for a while, so that'll be fun.
So, the rest of you wake up, and each of you, just kind of rubbing your eyes. You all, the other three of you, gain your spell slots, your health, everything else, as you are okay. What would you like to do?
I will take the lead today. Assuming Rem's okay with that.
Rem has to change his spells.
That's fine. If there's any discussions, planning that you guys want to be doing.
I don't touch that much stuff, and I did okay the last few we've been going through. I didn't touch the bed.
Rem yells at Zex, "You touch everything, you liar."
I didn't touch the dresser. That wasn't me.
You offered to.
Did I?
Yeah.
That feels like a gap in my memory. Pretty sure I didn't.
Should really lay off alcohol. You're gonna be forgetting things.
Rem wants to know, while he was taking watch, did he notice me not sleeping?
I'll allow Rem to roll a insight. Nime, you have to roll performance or deception, whichever one's better.
Am I trying to hide the fact that I didn't sleep?
Yes, you are being affected by it, and you're trying to hide it.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll roll persuasion.
Deception or performance, not persuasion.
Deception or performance? Well, they're the same, so it doesn't even matter.
Rem got a 25.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter. I got a 12.
Okay. Rem is able to distinguish from Nime's turned away form as she's too stiff to be sleeping. And as they kind of listen in, like, it is not the paced breathing of someone who is asleep. And so, one of you know.
I promise not to touch shit. And I will be overly cautious.
All right. With all of that, where are you guys moving out of this room and forward?
Yeah.
All right. Well, James, roll me a d20, and Nime, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. 3.
3.
Damn it. I rolled a natural 1. It doesn't even fucking matter anymore. It doesn't even fucking matter.
Nime, you take a point of exhaustion.
How many points do I have?
You have 1. 1 point of exhaustion. Hey, at least you don't need to be rolling more con saves. So.
What does that do for me?
You have
This is
disadvantage on every ability check. And your passive perception goes down by 5.
Rem wants to greater restoration Nime before we leave.
So this would be during your actual thing. So you guys go into, you guys move into the hallway, and Rem sees this happening as Nime is just drooping, ears going down. Pull out and spend 100 gold pieces of diamond dust, and casts Greater Restoration, removing that exhaustion from you, Nime, as you feel better.
So am I pepped up in my step, or do I still feel like I haven't slept?
You haven't slept, but it's like it is a magical burst of energy.
Okay, but I don't need to roll con now.
You do not need to roll con.
Oh, thank God.
And did Rem get to make his bomb during the watch?
I wanted to see what using his alchemy kit he'd have to roll for it. So I'll just see if he when they come back they can roll for it. So
Okay.
Yeah. So 3. The halls become back to a 10 by 10.
Yay.
As they open up a bit. As you guys move through, you can see a large painting after a quick turn to the right. About a 7 by 8. 7 feet long, 8 feet. Or 7 feet tall, 8 feet long painting along the wall.
Are we, like, actually moving on this map?
You can't tell you're moving. Don't worry. This is something that I have a notebook for, so don't worry about it.
Damn. Okay, well, I guess we don't need a cartographer since we can't see anything.
That's the best part.
So I guess I will. What is the painting of?
As you look, I would like you to make a wisdom save.
I didn't touch it.
You didn't have to touch it.
Show that I glanced at it.
You glanced at it.
This is another gem of engorgement situation, isn't it? This is wisdom.
Wisdom.
7.
7. I need to roll something. James.
Mm-hmm.
Please roll me a d4.
2.
2. Zex, as you glance at this, you can see the painting just roiling and moving, as almost as if it's dripping and wet still, but as you look at it, the picture itself is of like this red shaded person, and as it drips down, you watch the figure turn and you kind of take a step back, and as you guys, the rest of you didn't look at it and were beginning to push past, you kind of hit Suna's shoulder with your back and you spin around and you're okay.
I'm okay?
Suna broke you out of that. Well, that was lucky. No, that was Suna that did that. Suna's lucky. You weren't lucky. She's lucky. She's the key to keeping you safe here.
Ram, you can take the lead. I think I'm gonna stick by Suna.
And for this, as Zex kind of filters back into the line, what do the rest of you do? Nime, Suna.
Just in the back of the line, man. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to make a point not to look at it, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't want to look at it.
Okay. Just because Helminia's not here, because we will Not we won't assume he's using daylight without. Does anyone want to sacrifice a torch for that last bit of travel? Or are you
I
guys
use a
just
torch.
going around in darkness?
Okay.
I'll use
I
a
was gonna.
torch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say I could, but
Okay. Suna
Suna's got
uses
it.
a torch. Alright. And you guys move past this roiling painting. Next up,
Whoa.
Suna. Suzanne, please roll a
Alright.
d20.
5.
5.
The rules of left.
You guys step, and you see this hallway actually open up.
I step away for less than 10 fucking minutes. 10 fucking minutes I step away. We speed through the entire fucking long rest. This is the quickest long rest we've ever fucking had. Keep in mind, I was hoping Suna would have a conversation. I'd be able to listen to all that shit. No, let's just speed through it. And the fucking, I didn't want him to take the lead because he does shit like this. He does shit like
I
this.
looked at a painting.
This is specifically why I wanted to take the lead, so you wouldn't look at anything, because I knew shit like this would happen. How did he bump into
Fine.
Suna when I'm right behind him in the marching order? That's what I've been the whole time.
You guys were moving past. AKA, it was a random dice roll who he bumped into.
Fucking 10 minutes. I'm gone. A man can't even take a shit in peace. Fucking Christ. Do I notice him being afflicted by this shit?
You can make an insight check.
Do I need to make a deception check to? Or
It's
am I not
25
trying
is
to
my
hide it?
insight check, and my bomb making, if it's intelligence plus proficiency, I'm in the 20s.
20s. Okay. Are you making a specific bomb you've already made?
Yes. I don't have the oil for the Molotov, so I make the advanced Molotov with what I have.
Okay. So you're converting a Molotov.
I'm making a fresh one somehow. Shut the fuck up. There.
Without any oil?
If I make it with like gunpowder and stuff, I could probably manage something similar. But I'll convert the last one, I guess.
Okay. It's just if you're converting into a stronger one, you're converting.
And if I attempt to make it from scratch with no oil,
Well, that's how you're making the Molotovs. You made it with oil. You can know how to do it as much as you want, but if you don't have the supplies for it,
okay.
you can't make oil out of nothing, unless if you're Suna.
Can't that dragon vessel thing he have make oil or something?
It could, but do you really want to waste greater healing, potion of fire, breath?
Can it only do one thing a day?
Yeah.
That's gross. I'll just convert one over.
Okay.
We
And
can do it at the end of the day if we haven't used it.
Okay, I'm just catching back up. I
Okay.
used my 5th level slot. I marked down the money. I didn't use daylight. Let's just assume that I didn't. I had beef about how the effect still went through the temple, but
and it still did.
whatever. Let's just do that while I'm not here.
And at this point, we go to
Do it again.
Rem. You noticing through the next hour as Suna, you can burn through another torch. So just mark off
Yeah.
a second torch. Yeah, Zex is sticking next to Suna.
Like uncomfortably.
Like, he won't not be in step with her.
Is it like in an abnormal sense?
You do notice it is a bit out of the ordinary.
And I'm aware that this place has a maddening effect, correct?
You can feel a presence on your mind. You're not sure how much it's getting to everyone else.
Would I be able to do some form of check to determine if he's under the effect of some sort of ill effect?
This would be a... You can tell with the insight that he's acting out of normality.
Yeah, but is it an infliction upon him, or is this just a natural consequence?
This would be a... This would be a religion check.
Can I have advantage?
No, you're making it because of the insight, but no advantage.
I want this. 15.
15. This is not natural. You guys were in a deeply oppressive area before, up in Fourmount. This is not how Zex acted. You guys even went through a cave system, gross, encroached, tight corners underneath Tiber's castle. This was not how he acted.
So he's under the effect of something.
He is under the effect of something.
I will attempt to remove curse him if he's letting me touch him.
Am I letting him touch me?
It's not stopping you from doing that, but you see Rem come up to you. This is a legitimate reaction. What does Zex do?
I have no reason to mistrust Rem.
Okay. This Rem
Right
just
now.
places his hand on you and you cast remove curse.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. You do have to make a wisdom check, Rem.
9.
9. You feel... that sucks. You feel the spell take hold, and then is rebuffed. Zex doesn't feel anything, but you do feel that there was something there, and it rebuffed your spell.
I won't try it again just yet because I'm not noticing a super negative effect, but I'm assuming if I bring up that I know he's under the effect, he's going to go nuts, isn't he?
You have no idea.
I'm not going to find out.
It's an assumption.
I'm just going to keep it moving and grooving for now.
All right. Well, with that second hour underneath your belt, you guys actually go into a circular stone room. 15 feet radius with one singular small stone, almost like stalag, like pushing upwards. And on the tip of it is a stone bowl. And that is what you see.
Who rolled for this one?
Suna.
Oh, I must have
This is
missed
before Rem came back in.
Mm.
We just had to go through all of that, develop all of that. But you guys are all just standing at the entrance to this circular room with a bowl in it, and you can see another like opening that leads deeper in on the other side of this room.
Just keep going and not fuck with the bowl.
Nope.
I'm
Keep
just
it
sticking
moving and
next to Una.
Okay. No one messes with the bowl. The next
Nope.
the
no.
peaceful hour. We will have Jazz roll a d20 for hour 3 of this
Yay.
second journey.
Okay. 15.
15. As you guys travel forward, it opens and widens slightly more into a 15-foot wide passageway. And then, Suna, as you mark off a third torch that you're burning right now, as you hold up the dim light, you can see almost a curtain of bone stretched across. 5 different, almost spinal cords attached to the ceiling. About
That's
8
nice.
feet long that go from the top and then spool slightly at the stone floor in front of you all. What do you do?
It's like a bead curtain made of bones.
Made out of spinal cords.
I'm gonna cry. That's what I'm gonna do. That's ungodly.
Is it blocking our way through?
You'll have to go through them. The 3 spaces directly in front of you, Rem, let's say. And then the 2 spaces above and below have these spinal cords hanging from the ceiling.
Could I warp everyone to the other side slowly?
If you want to.
And we have to pass these to keep progressing.
Yes. There's only forward and backwards.
He wouldn't give us 3 bone snakes, would he? He would. Oh, but it'd be funny. Can I, Arcana check these? Is there something special about this?
Sure. Suna, you're welcome to do what you're doing.
22.
22. As you are looking through it, you can see slight bulgings throughout the spines, and as you look at it, somewhere in the back of your head, yeah, these things probably have something arcane in them, but you're unsure what or why. That eludes you.
Can we crawl underneath them without touching them?
You cannot. They go all the way to the floor and actually spool in a small amount.
So should
These
I
are
magic us
7
across?
feet tall spinal cords that go down the entire 5 feet and then spool for 2 more feet at the bottom. These are massive. They're like gill
Should I
spine.
magic us across, guys?
How many people can you warp at one time?
1.
If you warp one, I can warp another.
Is
I'll
Zex
warp-
willing to part from Suna to do that?
Damn it, no.
How about this? Can I warp Zex to the other side and then immediately warp myself over?
I will just take us both.
You want to just take us both, and then
Yeah.
I'll grab Ram and you grab Nime?
No, that doesn't seem right.
And we have to get past these to go. So which way are the bones? The map's kind of fucking with me. I just got back.
Yeah, they're basically directly ahead of you. Just basically think about it. Each square,
In here.
yeah, each square has a spinal cord just hanging from it. I'm gonna use these to mark it. I know it's skulls, but it's spinal cords like this, and then there are 2 more behind like this,
Okay.
and they take up that square.
So Zex can take both of us at once.
Back up.
Yeah, you and me.
Back up for a second. Everybody back up.
So you take the 2 of us, and then each of us will grab Nime and Ram afterwards.
I'm
Everybody-
not following.
Everybody back up for a second.
Assuming that Suna backs up, I'll back up.
I'll back up.
Okay, I'll
I
do
need-
this for you guys.
I need all 3 of these to give me Constitution saving throws.
You're casting
Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance. Natural 20, 18, and 10.
Only the 10 fails. That's the only one that hits. And that's 8, 13, 18 damage.
18 damage. As it moves across, all of them shudder and shake, and
I'll
then you
back
watch
up if I
them
can.
drop, 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 and you can hear this clanging sound as Rem, you're still there when you cast it. Either so you're there when it starts, but it is time for you all to roll initiative.
Am I not able to back up before the initiative starts?
I will give you the choice. You will back up and they'll have opportunity attacks, or you can stay there and initiative will start. Your choice.
Man, way to not touch it.
Look, it's different when you get the jump on him. I knew this was an enemy.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Look,
want to fight him.
you go stay up
And-
soon as ass and mind your business.
Roll initiative. $25 to 20. Shit. All right, give me half
Yeah.
a second. Sick. That's not going to be a problem at all. Okay. 20 to 15. Oh, no.
Oh, bro,
Oh,
did we
no.
all roll really low?
15 to 10.
14.
I got 10.
So we got Rem.
What's your dex, Nime?
My
Lower than
dexterity is 1.
Okay, so mine is 3.
Okay, 10 to 5.
8. Oh, wow.
All right, that's everyone.
Damn, this feels normal.
Yeah, we're back to normal.
This feels normal again.
As all this happens and you watch as they slither and begin to move and crackle, as you watch these things animate into living spines, and blue magic begins to encircle them as you watch small forms of arms, one arm on each of them, and blue palish heads sprout out of each, made out of this small arcane magic. And first to move is not the one that failed, but one of the ones in front of Rem. So they are going to, you watch this kind of neck just crack upwards, look at you, and I would I need you to, actually, it's just gonna try and, yeah, make a dex save.
13.
13, you succeed as this blue streak of light and fire plumes past you and slams into the wall. That is that creature's turn. Directly after that, Rem, your turn.
I need all these boys to give me a wisdom saving throw. We're getting them spirit guardians out here.
All right.
15-foot radius. They all need to give me a wisdom save, and they all need to make it when they start their turn. It's also difficult terrain, and I'm not having it affect the rest of the party.
4, 5. Wisdom saves. All right, we're gonna start with our low boys. We have a 5 and 6. We have a 13, a 15, and a 20.
Nope. The 20 passes, but he still takes half.
As Rem
That is-
lights up with these spectral, wraiths and banshees around him.
It's the worst damage I've ever rolled in my entire life. 5 damage.
5 points of damage.
What's that mark on me?
I don't know. I think I accidentally put it on you.
It's a red dot with a 5. I'm like, oh my god.
5.
He just cast a doom spell on me. I'm about to fucking die.
5 rounds to live.
5 rounds to live.
Ah, fuck.
As you
And
do this cross, and they all kind of shudder.
I'll just end it like that.
All right. That is Rem's turn. It is now another one of these creatures' turn, as this one is going to
Make a wisdom saving throw.
make a wisdom save. 6.
Failure. That is only 9 damage.
9 points of damage.
Radiant damage.
All right. As it just kind of shudders and then is going to have you make a dex save again.
Ooh, 9.
That is a failure, as this time it hits you and you take 15 points of radiant damage.
Oh. My concentration passes.
All right, thank you. With that one's turn over, Zex, your turn.
None of these have moved, right?
None of them have moved. They've just fallen from the ceiling and have started.
Okay, since I can't leave Suna's side, I'll cast Shatter from this point.
Okay.
3rd level slot.
All right.
So I need
Con
Con
saves.
save from all of them.
You cannot call this shit organic.
Alrighty. We have at the bottom a 8, an 11, 2 16s, and an 18.
The 18 succeeds, everyone else fails.
Okay. As you just hear this rumbling sound.
$26 points of thunder damage.
26. As you cast this across, you can see the shuddering bringing out. A lot of the ones in front look awful now. And actually, the one of them, the one that had just went, actually does die. You watch as the blue light fades from it and it crumbles into a spinal cord once again.
How lucky. Must be working.
Zex, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Nime.
Hi. I'm gonna silver the bullets.
Okay.
And can I just go, I don't even know how I'm gonna explain this. Let me do a thing real quick. We're gonna go 1. You probably can't see that. Sorry.
No, I saw it. I'm the dungeon
1,
master. I can see it.
2, 3.
Absolutely.
First roll is a 20.
20 hits.
Second roll is a 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay. And the next roll is going to be a 19.
19 does hit, so 2 hits.
1. Okay, so 8.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
And I guess that's it, because I don't have a third one.
As you crack, one of them zips past the spine, but the other 2 take it. You can see them just kind of shimmering and shaking. Is that your turn, Nime?
Yup.
Alrighty. Now we move to the the one that died, and then Suna.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy twice and this guy once.
Okay.
So first 2. The first one is a natural 20 for
Absolutely.
29.
29 points of damage.
Well, not 29 points of damage.
Oh.
And
29
then
total.
and the second is an 11.
11 does not hit. But the natural 20 sure does. And that was the one in front of Rem?
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's damage and then doubled.
You roll the dice and then double the damage. So.
2 for a total of 4.
4 points of damage as you
Gotta love
slam into it.
critting with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the third one on the one next to Rem's left side.
Third one. It's another 11.
11 does not hit as it sparks off the edge. Anything else you're doing this turn, Suna?
Yeah. Can I quicken
Absolutely.
a base level shatter to hit all those dudes and not them?
Yeah. The hall goes further past, so 4 con saves.
Yeah.
Just not gonna spirit
The
bomb
highest
you.
one is 13.
Cool, that all fails. So 17 thunder damage
And wild magic?
and a natural 20 for my wild magic.
Sick.
Sick.
As you badly injure both of the one, or all of the, all but the top right one of the battle map. All of them look very, very wounded. But that is your turn. As the 2 in the back will go now.
Wisdom saves.
Okay. Top right does a 8, and the other one does an 11.
They both fail. Am I rolling damage separately or?
Just roll it all at one. No matter what, this guy dies. So
15 damage.
yeah. As the other one is now looking as bad as the others, but they look forth and are going to they are going to have they're gonna have Rem do another con save, or not con save, dex save.
21.
21 as you're able to dodge the blue flame. That is its turn. Up to the top is the one that went before you, Rem, so that makes a wisdom save for a 18.
That passes, but it still takes half, so it takes 8 radiant damage. That's the half
8
damage.
as it dies. And now we go to you, Rem.
I'll slip into its space, and I need these two to give me con saves.
All right. Con saves. 19 and 6.
6 fails. For 21 damage.
21 damage as the one right next to you just bursts as the spine actually flies apart into several pieces. Is that your turn, Rem?
Yes.
All right, it's the Zex's turn.
Zex is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the last one.
Wisdom.
Yep.
20.
That is a success. It will still take half. Nine points of psychic damage.
Is that half or full?
That's full.
That's full. Okay.
So half would be 4.
All right, as it just kind of shudders for a second. Zex, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Nime.
3 more caps.
Okay. I would say just roll the first one, because this one's very low.
Okay. 22.
22 hits.
Cool. Yo. Come on. 10!
10. As with this final one, you shoot and the bullet flies past Rem, impacting, and you watch this arcane head explode in the skull. And the spine itself shatters and deforms. Dead.
I'm only adding the proficiency. I'm not adding strength, if that's what you're going to add. Ask Helenia.
To the damage, are you adding?
It's Dex, isn't
Is she
it?
adding anything?
Yeah,
It's Dex for this.
she adds dex to that gun, yeah.
Wait, so I'm not supposed to add my proficiency to that?
You're not supposed to add it to the damage, you're supposed to add dex to your 2 hit.
Oh, wait, I'm so confused. So I'm not supposed to be adding...
Don't worry, I'll run you through it. I'll give you another...
Okay, because now I'm confused, because am I not proficient in the weapon?
You are proficient in the weapon. That's why you spent time.
So I get to add when I go to hit?
Yes.
Or is it okay? So where does the dex come in? Do I add that as well, or
Yes,
does that
that
come
adds
in?
on top of it, just like how
I
you add
haven't been adding
proficiency
my
and
dex.
strength to that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. We can get through it later again.
I was
Well,
asking,
I've
is the
been
dex
doing
added
it
to the
anyways.
damage?
Firearms, I don't believe add dex to damage. They're just the dice. However, you guys have killed these bones that have come together.
I want them to make the dry bone sound.
I don't know how to do it. I'm not Mario.
We could do the Lego breaking sound.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make the sound that happened when R2-D2 died in Lego Star Wars.
Exactly.
Oh boy. But with that, the combat is over. You guys are all kind of sweating a little bit, still have that bit of adrenaline that started up, but you're alive.
Damn, how about that?
Easy peasy.
All right.
It was gonna happen no matter what, wasn't it?
You don't know?
Unless we like teleported past these things, the moment we touched them, shit would have hit the fan.
You don't know?
I can guesstimate.
All right.
Let's keep it moving and grooving.
All right. Back to Helminia to roll a d20.
$17.
17. As another torch goes from Suna.
I can light this one and hand it back.
Mm-hmm. As this is 4 hours total of walking that you guys have done after this. You enter into a large cavernous area. This is the largest you've been in.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I own torches.
I'll just light another torch.
Yeah, Suna can light the
I
torch.
do want to find this out personally. I mean, I'm my own torch. Don't matter.
Mm-hmm. But you guys step into this large room. It's very empty. Until Zex and Rem can pick out this small whistling sound. And as the rest of you kind of quiet down and listen, and you hear past the crackling torch, it grows steadily louder, and instead of this whistling wind, you guys can hear this shrill shriek that runs through all of you as you feel this shrill chill run down your spine. And everyone makes a wisdom save. Rem with advantage.
Okie dokie.
4.
4.
5.
5.
Wisdom saving throw. God damn it, natural.
Natural 1. All right. So we'll start with
27.
We'll start with Zex. Zex. There is irrefutable evidence. You've been thinking about it. Suna is lucky. You know this. But what if it's not just that? What if it's everyone else is unlucky? You can't rely on anything that Nime or Rem does, because it will hurt you. It will cause something bad to happen to you or Suna. She's the only one you can rely on. You trust her in this moment more than you trust yourself. Suna, you're next.
Maybe you'll learn to regret. You'll live to regret that one. I turn to roll dice.
No, I'm gonna send this one to you just in case.
Am I noticing the feeling of when the original like Zex started acting strange happened?
Oh, it's a thing of like at this point.
I'm aware that something's
when
affected them.
when the shrill goes through, Zex like grabs onto Suna's shoulder and Suna like doesn't stop it, but she just lets him grab onto her shoulder as he's like hiding from whatever's happening, and then finally Nime.
Yeah, what's up?
Nime fucking drops.
What?
As Nime hits the ground like a sack of potatoes. Nime, you're unconscious.
How unlucky.
Hey, fuck you, man. The fuck? I just drop? That's it?
He's not fucking with you. That's on the madness table. I looked yesterday.
No, there's more. There's gotta be. What are you sending me?
Nime's just unconscious.
You just fucking die.
And as Rem, you turn and look, and you're just like, oh. As the whistling picks up in this new section. That's where we're gonna end it.
I didn't take any damage.
No, you're just fucking unconscious.
What the fuck?
I want to do a thing before we do that, though.
I will give you one thing to do to see if you can fix it immediately, but...
Did Zex hit me over the fucking
calm
head?
Emotions to temporarily negate the insanity so we can figure something out.
Alright. And... as you cast and throw it across that, I'm not going to give you guys the pleasure of knowing whether that works or not, as we're still ending the session there. As with Nime unconscious on the floor, Zex holding onto Suna, as Suna's just kind of blank face looking over at you, Rem, as you begin casting in Dentor's underground. We will see what is in store for you next week.
We'll start the next session with the one of us chant as we're all walking towards Rem.
Nime's just like inchworming because she's still unconscious on the ground. Just
I mean, y'all can't make wisdom saves for shit, so make some wisdom saves if you want to come at me. I just got some new emotes today, so this is how I feel about this. If you'd like to check the Twitch chat, this just got made today. This was just given to me.
Oh
today.
my god, that's amazing. All right.
So this is where I'm at.
So, as part 1 of Dentor's Underground comes to a conclusion, stick around. Make sure to follow or subscribe for next week as we continue this dungeon delving of madness, monsters, and madness. I thought it was a fun title. Bye, guys. My name's JC. I was joined here by Jazz, Suzanne, James, and Helminia. They're going through this difficult area, and we will see them hopefully overcome it next week. Take care, guys, and I will see you all in the next video or stream. Have a good night. Bye.